morning, everyone. How are we doing this Christmas Eve? For me, it's 10 o'clock in the morning. So, I don't know how you guys feel. I still got a pretty nasty cough. It should be better. My father made me something to drink for the cough relief, but what's up, Leo? What's up, man? All right. So, we got to figure out what we're doing today. I should probably switch to the gaming screen. Yeah, so, yesterday I ended off with a decent amount of points. It's, I don't know. I don't know if it's enough, but it's probably a decent amount of points. I'm just saying. I think it's decent. Maybe. Doing the math in my head, using my Asian Ultra Instinct. If I keep that pace for the next couple of days, get 2 million points, then get some cough syrup. Probably. Should probably go get some. I don't know, because it doesn't seem to be a cold cough. I do get bronchitis around the season, like acute bronchitis. I'm not dying, but I do have pretty intense coughing fits. I don't know. But anyway, so today our plans are we're gonna hopefully not fail miserably like we did yesterday with Lex. I've got an artifact, right? Did you start the new free-to-play account? Yes, you should have seen it in the Discord because I have it. I made the account named Supergirl Sim 38 as a joke. You think we can get it today? But yeah, the problem with that account right now is really at the beginning of the game, the only thing you can do is just farm campaign. Like, you can't do anything else other than that. So, I can't really do much with it yet. So right now, it's just like, I'm going to make that first episode. Because I have to go edit some stuff. Because nobody wants to watch me play campaign for, like, hours, okay? Like, it just doesn't make for good gameplay. And then, after that, I'm probably going to make a video when we get Multiverse Supergirl. Because that arena is dead. Without playing a single match, I was 53rd in the arena. Because it's a brand new account made on a brand new update. 53. So, that's actually kind of shocking. But yeah. So right now it's just going to be, I'm going to do the first episode. Looking at it, it's probably going to drop tomorrow. Like, I'm going to do it as a new account, like Christmas special. I messed up. I realized I have the super move at the end of the fight to complete a mission. But yeah, and then after that, you'll probably get a new video on that account, like, maybe once to twice a week. Hello, I'm from Brazil. Hey, what's up? Clark Kent. What's up, man? Yeah, so for the free-to-play, like, account, you're probably going to get a new video, like, once every week or twice every week. It's just like, hey, look, I'm updating progress. We got a new character. The biggest problem with the free-to-play account is the league stuff, because I can't just join a tier 10 league, because that would be disingenuous. But I do need a league to get King. Because you kind of can't do any early game progression without King. You should do as I did, made a few more accounts, claim the shards and transfer them. Is the cheapest option to promote to 7 stars. 8 counts are enough. Yeah, no, I probably will. And also, oh my goodness, dude. Transferring accounts on Google Play is so much easier than doing it on iOS. Bro, with iOS, I gotta go, like, get the phone number and make sure the login's correct and all of that stuff. Bro, on Android, I just set it to ask me what account I want to log into every time. I wanted to save for a super move, but there's just not enough stuff to do. But yeah, the only other problem there is just because my account, right? My main is in a, like, league that's actually competitive. It's not like a top tier league. I'm just trying to check my notifications if anything's important. But, alright. Because my account is, like, in a league, my main is in a league where I'm actually competing. Like, you know, we're trying to get up into the higher divisions of League Invasions, and we're not maxed out on the outpost yet. You know, Get some coffee. It's really hard to transfer accounts, transfer shards, because again, the devs really like to make it difficult. If you're in your own league, like, it's a lot easier. It's just gonna take some time. But if you're in a complete, like, if you're in an actual league, it's really hard to find slots to transfer things. Let's see. I'm gonna do some challenge, but I'm just kind of like not doing any raids right now because I don't really want to go to, like, I don't like doing the super interesting stuff at the beginning of the stream, simply for the fact that anyone who tunes in after is just kind of out of it. Like, they just have to, they can't see it unless they rewind it. Come on, Banshee. Alright, so we're gonna try and get the artifact pole though. So I do need to complete a couple more, like one more mission will do it. That should do it. Yep, super move KO. Hey, 9 people watching. What's up, guys? It's really early in the morning. I actually slept decently last night. I think I slept at like 1:30. I woke up at 9:30 today, like right before stream. Finally got that sweet 8 hours, dude. Yeah, we're just doing some challenge modes right now because I'm on my way to a artifact pull. And I'm really hoping I can get Beta Club. I'm probably not going to end up getting Beta Club considering the rates. I'm probably ended up getting Cosmic Staff. But we can hope, guys. We can hope. And if we pull something good, you'll be here to see it. Opinions on Speed Force the Flash. As in the actual character, mid. He was like one of the first characters I unlocked back in 2017, so I have a soft spot for him. Also, is the audio okay? Bro got a bad relationship with Sleep and also Winter. Yeah, man. You know what? I got an abusive relationship with DC, man. It's like Stockholm Syndrome. Every time I get hopeful something good might happen, I get let down. Maybe we could have gotten a Wonder Woman game. Another DC game for us fans to play. Nope, canceled. Suicide Squad killed the Justice League. We don't talk about that. Gotham Knights. We don't talk about that. I mean, the DCU is looking pretty decent right now. Staying really helpful. The ability to dodge any attacks while dodging could be pretty decent. I've seen it used a couple times. I've actually used it a couple times. I think the AI's used it against me a couple times as well. But it's a very situational thing. Bro, it took me 11 pips to beat Darkseid. His AI is the worst thing able without being able to combo interrupt and block break. Yep. I think I was lucky because I don't think I fought Darkseid until after I got God Killer, which, oh wait, the devs decided to lock that behind the wall. I mean, hey, look, right? At least I could get Nora Snow Globe and maybe chip him down with some percentage. Oh wait, they locked that behind 19 keys as well. I mean, I mean, at least we could get Sharp Scythe, right? Oh, that one's useless and it's locked behind 19 keys. I feel like you can beat any character if you play it like virtually perfectly. Yeah, I mean maybe. Actually, no, a class ascended Speed Force the Flash might actually be a surprising threat because of the lethal damage on top of that mechanic. Guys, I want the thug in the game, all right? That didn't work. I want to see Zoom as a guest in NJ2 or in the new NJ3. I wish I launched it. Yeah, you know what I want to see? I want to see like actual like skins in the next Injustice game. Because I like how we have like, you know, the Arrowverse characters in the mobile port of the game. But we don't have like a skins option in the console version? That's so weird to me. It's so weird. Sub 11 people. Hey, how you guys doing on this Christmas Eve morning? So actually I want to say Merry Christmas to those of you in the chat that celebrate it. It's the one I celebrate, so I'm less familiar with the other winter holidays. Someone in chat can tell me about the other ones. Because I know it's Christmas, Hanukkah, and then Kwanzaa. I think those are like the main three. What do you do for Christmas? My family usually just goes out to somewhere. Like, for some reason, my family has never really liked big dinners or Like, we live in a pretty small house, so family gatherings are a little tough. But they are really big fans of like driving out to places and going like shopping for some reason on Christmas. Also, I haven't actually gotten a Christmas gift since I was like 6 because my family just gives me money, which hey, look, money's money, I'm not complaining, but as someone who actually gets pretty sentimental about things and gets pretty attached to things, I do prefer like the intimacy of like an actual gift, right? Yeah, a couple more points here. Oh, 16 of you guys watching. Hey, how you guys doing this morning? All right, we're gonna play some of these. And I'm just trying to farm a couple points here because we're like 6 points off an artifact pull, and I'm hoping I can get Beta Club. It's like a 2.4% chance, so I really, really doubt it. We're probably gonna end up getting Cosmic Staff, but a man can dream. A man can dream, bro. Where's my boy? Where is he? I'm gonna use Arkham Knight Batman. I'm gonna use Killer Frost, and who else do I want to use? Yeah, let's use Raiden. Oh, guys, is the audio okay today? Because last time I made it quieter because I was afraid it was going to be too loud, and then it ended up being too quiet. So, I turned it up a little bit later on stream, and I think I may have turned it up a little bit while I was recording. So, it should be good. How bad are the bosses in Rise of Krypton? Since I bet that's going to be in the next selection of raids. Dawn of Apocalypse and Rise of Krypton are probably the 2 hardest solo raids because they were the first ones. So you got a couple Reflective Shield bosses. Collector is probably the hardest boss in the entire game. I'm not going to lie. You could make a case for Ruler of Karnak Black Adam, but at least Ruler of Karnak Black Adam can be stunned or frozen. Collector, like, just takes less damage. I think to actually beat Collector, you quite literally need to have Raven on the team. But it's been a while, so I don't know how easy he's going to be with the like upgrades I've gotten since then. I'm probably going to try Beast Boy against him because he takes an insane amount of like his damage reduction is like 90-something%. It's ridiculous. Bonk, bonk. Nice. Yeah. So what I'm hearing is to not worry about Beta Club. Well, at this rate, the Thrawn knife might actually be better. 70 people. Yeah, it's good. I don't know what you're referring to, but yes, it is good. Yes. Yeah, not to worry about Beta Club. I mean, probably go for Beta Club, but don't focus on Rise of Krypton, I would say. Maybe get through the first couple of bosses for like the easy rewards, but yeah, it's a rough solo raid, dude. I think the last time Rise of Krypton was around, actually, I wanted to beat Dark Supergirl. That was the final boss that I had to beat, and I couldn't do it. And it's actually because one of my other pips messed up. I messed up. And the reason why is one of the bosses in Tier 4 is Silver Banshee. Which you might be thinking, well, Silver Banshee doesn't seem too bad. Yeah, but Silver Banshee has a special 3 that armor pierces. And she armor pierced my Raven. So, rip. I should have thrown Puppet on Raven for the blind. So yeah, Rise of Krypton is still pretty rough. Also, there's an Aquaman boss. Also, Tier 5 is, like, brutal. I think there's an Aquaman boss who doesn't take damage from, like, specials 3s, special 2s. So you have to either use, like, basic attack damage or, like, special 1s. And the way that I was able to get past him was just Fury of the God Shazam. Because of the super move. Like, you use his special 1 and 2, 3 to stack. But you do the damage with the super move. You were asking about the audio. Oh, yeah, it's good? Okay, yeah, thank you. How much time does it take you to have every gold character maxed out? I don't have every gold character maxed out. I'm still working on it. I've been playing this game for 7 years, but I took like a 4-year break. but probably years, genuinely. Maybe a decade with the new system with free-to-play artifacts, which we're hoping they revert or alter or change. Make it a free-to-play account, actually. And I'm doing a series to see if it's actually worth playing the game in 2026. Yeah, no, Rise of Krypton is brutal. Oh, actually, I think another thing. There's a tier 3 the tier 3 boss in Rise of Krypton is Brainiac, who has Brainiac's things from League Invasions. So, tier 3 Brainiac is actually gonna wipe out your entire team with a super move. Amazing game design. Also, he's got the thing where he will stagger you whenever he changes classes. So, yeah, it is an absolute nightmare. It's been a while since I've played Rise of Krypton, though. So actually, the only 3 solo raids, I believe, that I haven't actually heroic 7'd are Advent of Chaos, Dawn of Apocalypse, and Rise of Krypton. And the reason I didn't actually get to tier 7, heroic 7, on Advent of Chaos is I didn't play for a whole week that time. And the worst part is that was when DC Universe Superman was being given out for free. And I couldn't log in because I had volunteered to go to a youth camp and like be a counselor for a week. I also hate kids, but I did it out of obligation. I don't know, moral obligation. So I had my sister log into my iPad account to get DC Universe Superman because there's no way I was like not getting him for free. But yeah, I missed out on like 5 days worth of solo raids. Or more, 6 even, I think. And so I couldn't get to Heroic 7 on Advent of Chaos. But the funny thing is, I left for a whole week. Came back, completed like Heroic 5, got Raven right away. Got the drop. So yeah, Dawn of Apocalypse, Advent of Chaos, and Rise of Krypton are the only ones I haven't like finished yet. Alright. I think I have enough points to actually get the thing now, because you get like 1 to 2 points for every time you finish a thing. But I just want to speedrun this real quick and get my resource missions done with. I wish I knew about DC Universe Superman when he was free. Yeah. That's another thing, right? Giving out legendary characters for free is a great thing, but if you miss it, you miss it. And also, this game gets no promotion. You don't get ads for this game, right? So the only people who really know about characters when they're like, characters being free are people who are like follow them on Twitter or in the Discord, already in the community. No, but anyone outside of the community, unless they happen to scroll past it on Twitter, I guess, has no idea. I think like one of my friends sent me a screenshot of like Lex being free, and I think that's just because he's also a DC fan and he follows a bunch of other DC accounts, I think. So he sent me like a Twitter screenshot of, hey, look, Lex is free, and I'm like, I had one step ahead of you. I made a full video about the update. So yeah. Also, I don't even know what's going on with the Astro Harness there. Yeah, that's true. The game needs better promotion. Yeah, DC Universe Superman is so crazy. You could have beaten every every normal mode with just DC Universe Superman and Killer Frost because of the infinite percentage health damage bug that was in the game, which they reverted because that's not supposed to be how you play him. He doesn't need it, by the way. He's still probably the best character in the game. He can bypass just about anything. I don't know why Astro Harness is killing 2 people at once. Not that I... No, I'm complaining. Yeah, so... I'm getting... this team is literally just Raiden to speedrun, and then Batman for power, like Jen on KO, so that I can quickly just super move, because it's a requirement. Alright, boys. 17 of you watching. Let's see. Artifact pull. Artifact pull. I'm going to get some more energy. Oh, we get a vault key. Actually, hold up. We get a vault key. Yeah, no, we can upgrade a vault key. I just need to upgrade a gear, a couple levels, and I'll get the resources for from solo raids. All right, predictions in chat. What are we getting? What are we getting, everyone? Come on, predictions in chat. My stream is on low latency today, or yeah, low latency. I don't want to go to ultra low latency just because I don't know if that's gonna bug out the stream. but it means that there's a little less like delay on the stream. What are the options? I don't know if pressing on it's gonna claim it. Okay. I can get the Azor artifacts. Also, I'm sorry, if I'm paying $15 for the pass, I don't think these things should be in there. I'm just saying. Come on. Sword of Salvation or Sword of Sin would be really cool. You'll have something bad. Yeah, we're probably getting something bad. Trigon Staff wouldn't be bad. This is the one we want, right? We want the Beta Club. I would also not be mad with another LexoCorp Warsuit. Alright. Are you on for it? Let's claim it. Alright. Closing my eyes. I have no idea what I got. I'm going to see the reactions in chat. I'm going to squint my eyes to read chat. I can't see what I got, alright? I'm squinting my eyes. I have no idea what I got. I'm reading chat, alright? Amazing. I'm just saying, like, that really shouldn't be in the game, right? If you're making me pay money for a chance at an artifact, at least guarantee it be like, you know, an artifact I can't get by playing the game? I don't know, man. Yeah. Well, you win some, you lose some. Really don't think they should just be, like, come on, right? I'm not wrong, right? If I'm spending $15 for a pass, I really shouldn't be getting an artifact that I could just get by, like, playing League raids, right? Like, come on. Have I super move? Have I done all the super... Did I do all the super move ones? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. I'm just gonna sim some challenge mode. Actually, I'll sim this. Yeah. Yeah. Alright, don't worry. I mean, hey guys, look on the bright side. Maybe we could get something good for, you know, for solo rays. We're almost 100%. I'm gonna get shafted. I'm just gonna have terrible RNG in solo rays. Everything is just gonna go wrong. Alright. Yes. Batman Ninja Robin is one of the characters I don't have enough gold shards to max out. The only other ones I can think of are Nightmare Batman, I'm missing 60. Shazam, I'm actually missing quite a few, because he's a rare drop. Lord Joker, for some reason, and Multiverse Captain Cold. I sent in my Discord the characters I was missing yesterday, but I forget who. Alright. Don't worry, guys, we got this. Alright. We're gonna get a Vault Key. You guys think the Vault Key drop is gonna be better? Are we predicting anything good from the Vault Key drops, or I'm gonna be even more disappointed? Alright, boys. Come on, predictions in chat. Again. Let's see, what can we even get? I'm working my way through this solo raid vault, because I'm trying to get this, right? Because I've heard this thing is crazy. Like, this thing is like... I've heard this thing does more damage than Beta Club. So, we gotta see. I need 13 and 19 keys to get it, though. Alright. Predictions, boys? I can tell you off the bat, it's not shards, because it's not the purple mother box. I mean, it's not terrible, but I have most of the Apocalypse artifacts. Artifact? Yeah, Electro Axe. You got it on the spot, man. He did indeed call it. Alright, let's see. Do I want to play Dawn of Apocalypse? On one hand, I really don't, but on the other hand, I actually do need to finish it. What about Rome Clash? I gotta get through Enchantress. Alright, you know what? We're gonna test out Lex again, right? We're gonna use Lex again. Kami Dogu Dagger apparently can work on him, but that one video I saw, the dude was 7 stars, so... Apparently Gemstone can also work on him. I refuse to use him without Killer Frost, by the way. Like, at the way that he works currently, nah, you can't use him without Killer Frost. It's not possible. It's not. How high investment is Mr. Freeze? You need all the gears, and you probably need them at either 7 stars or like 1 star ascended. Is really high investment. Either that, or you need a beta club lying around. Let's go. You want the Kamidogu dagger? Oh, actually, I have some artifact reforges. Let's go. Not this again. You're not going to complete any raid. Anything for the content, brother. Anything for the content. I think I killed 2 bosses yesterday. I'm not going to lie. Alright. Where is it? I'm looking for the amulet. Let's see. So we're going to use gemstone. Apparently gemstone's quite good. I'm using, I was saying, no, we don't need classic flash, do we? No, probably not. Who should I use instead? I don't need those hits. Since they put Beta Club in the vaults, I guess he is more free to play now. I mean, technically, but I don't know. I don't want to use Raven, right? Like I really don't want to use Raven. But I don't know who else to use. And I don't actually know I don't even know if it's possible for Bro to one-shot without Raven. I'm not gonna be honest there. Yep, 14 people watching. I've fallen off, guys. Who do I use? I guess Brainiac. I guess we'll use Brainiac. What did I have on Flash? I had Kamidogu Dagger, right? Yes. Alright. Bald Man gameplay. This is definitely gonna work, alright? This is definitely gonna work. Nothing bad will happen. Everything will be just fine. Alright. I mean, it's a tier 2 boss, right? The shield should hold. I have 150, like, K health in passive stats, alright? We should be fine. Kryptonite. Kryptonite. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys got any questions or anything you want to say in chat, I'd be more than happy to interact. Because the problem with streaming, right, is it's really hard to do anything entertaining if the chat just isn't going. But also, like, some people just don't like talking. You know, a lot of people just like being lurkers. Do you have Moonblade? I don't have Moonblade. Sup, Moon? Do you have, because you heal the raptors, they will do insane damage while tagging out based on their percent health. Interesting. Alright. I'm gonna stack some lethal here. I love Killer Frost, man. We need more Killer Frost. Multiverse Killer Frost. Danielle Panabaker, please. Yeah, that sounds interesting, though. Yeah, I don't... I gambled for 1 artifact in my life, and that was Gemstone. I also bought the pass. I went, hey, maybe I can get Beta Club. I got the Claw of Horus. I saw your message, Grem, but I've got to focus it right now, so I'll get to it in a bit. Lethal. All right, we want to do that for the guaranteed lethal. Let me do that. $12B. I don't know how easy it is to combo interrupt with the Raptors. I'm just not confident in my own gameplay, though. 12B. 18A. 34B. That's pretty good. I mean, granted, it's Killer Frost plus Gemstone, but that's pretty good. I am free to play. Do you think it's fine for me to get Killer Frost? Mr. Freeze. Yeah, no. If you like, you just want to get Mr. Freeze for fun. Absolutely. I mean, won't I eventually get Beta Club with this update? Yeah. Essentially, like, Mr. Freeze isn't someone you should prioritize in terms of like investing in like resources into him. But if you just want to use him for fun, yeah, like go for it. I mean, I would balance it because you can't just go for every character you like. You do need to actually upgrade some of the important characters. But the way that the game kind of has it, it's like you have to upgrade specific characters, and then eventually you can get to using the characters you want. Taste of Evil comes next. Moonblade is dope, and I think Constantine would be insane with a knife. That's actually really interesting. I think so too. Yeah, now that you mention it, because you're going to use Constantine with Swamp Thing, and that shield's going to help you get the, help you get those, like, consecutive hits really easily, because the enemy can't punch through that super quickly. And then on top of that, Constantine increases damage whenever the opponent loses health. So you have dot damage on top of him incinerating the opponent already. That would be really interesting. Where's my boy Green Arrow? See, I prefer Supergirl, but Green Arrow helps with puppet activation because of Dot. About 20 people. I'm around 10 mil threat, but I have some decent teams built for Solar Raid, so I kind of want to take advantage of the sale. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. The sale's pretty bad, though. Like, I mean, comparatively speaking, right? Pretty rough sale. I'm hoping that's not it. I mean, I'm hoping the, what's it called one is better. Yes? I usually run God Killer on Flash for the extra negative effect, but here I actually have the passive stats where that just isn't worth it. Yeah. I mean, I always try to take advantage of sales. That's why I actually spent 60k gems just to class ascend my Mr. Freeze, because I like Mr. Freeze a lot, right? Like, I like him a lot. He's really cool. And he's really fun to play with. But also, like, I'm at the point where I really don't care about fully maxing out my characters. I just kind of want to class ascend everyone. Like, get them to 7 stars, max out the passive, class ascend them, to showcase for gameplay reasons. Do you spend a lot of money on this game or a bare minimum? I have spent a decent amount, but most of the time I don't spend outright on the game. The only thing I really spend outright on the game for are stuff like the premium pass, and then stuff like, like artifact gamble bundles, right? And that was only for gemstone. But most of the time, the stuff I spend on this game is directly, like, from Tapjoy offers. So I've spent, like, 100 plus there. And it was literally just a long-term investment. Because now that I'm making content on the game, I can actually eventually make it back. Because, like, if you're wondering how much money I've made from, like, the couple thousand views I've gotten, unironically, it's daily. It's like $6 to $7. So I'm up to $60 right now. And eventually, right, as long as I don't do anything stupid and get canceled, the game doesn't die, or the world ends, I'm going to make that back over time, doing something, like playing a game I would have already played, and stuff I would already have, like, paid for. So, yeah, I mean, like, it was literally a long-term investment. It's why I got Gemstone in the first place. $180 to gamble for Gemstone. And I got, and I got it. Because without that, it was literally impossible to make interesting content on the game. Because if you didn't have Gemstone or Beta Club, the content for the game was literally the same 7 free-to-play teams do daily fights. And that's what I did initially. And I just went, it's just not going to cut it. So I got Gemstone for content purposes, hoping that one day I would be able to make my money back, right? And I have been fortunate enough that you guys have been so supportive that I've actually gotten to the point where I'm able to do that. Silver Banshee, alright? What are we going to do with your stun here? She's a little annoying, right? I'm just going to use League of Anarchy. Alright. I guess I can use Beast Boy, but I actually kind of avoid using Beast Boy. I find him a little boring, I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't get me wrong, he's very strong. but it's kind of boring as a character to play. Puppet is an artifact I'm very grateful exists in the game. It's very boring to play. Let's throw Twin Blade on. Girl of Steel, her stacks actually like counter the stun effect on Taggin. I think you have to build them up, but they eventually do. Where's my Kami Dogu dagger? 26 people. What's up, guys? How you doing today? Also, I'm missing Harley's glove. I don't know. Maybe one day that the League of Anarchy gear chest will come back and I'll be able to complete it. That's gemstone. Alright, let's see. What do you think is the most underrated and overrated artifact? I'm probably not the right person to ask about that, simply for the fact that I don't have every artifact in the game. So, I don't know. Also, I know some artifacts are really good in invasions, but I don't play invasions too much. So, hey, Banshee, calm down. Calm down, bro. Or girl, I guess. I think the most, I don't know. Puppet, you can make the argument, is slightly overrated in terms of like how much fun it is. It's like arguably one of the best artifacts in the game. Probably the best like one that was a guaranteed drop from solo raids. But it's just not a super fun thing to play. Wow, she actually has a lot of defense. Ow! Alright, there we go. But, I don't know. Underrated, I have no idea. Because, again, I haven't played with every artifact in the game. I need more pips than 8. Can we have 10 pips? Like, no. Couple gemstone stacks should be able to put her down. Ouch. Stun resist. Would you consider moving to another game? I have... So, originally, right, I was going to make this just Injustice 2 mobile, and then I realized I don't really want to do just Injustice 2 mobile. Hey, Banshee, calm down. I really wanted to branch out to other DC games. And so yesterday, actually, I dropped like $17 to get the Lego Batman trilogy and the first Injustice 1 game. And then I think like Lego something else. Yeah, like, dude, it's just so annoying, man. Just go down, alright? And I was like, hey, maybe I can stream that on, do that, like, you know, stream that. I also do just want to be a DC channel, like, not just Injustice 2 Mobile, so playing the other DC games, streaming maybe some console games, doing some comic reviews, doing some show reviews, maybe, like, trailer breakdowns and discussions when, like, you know, say the new Supergirl trailer hits. The DC universe is in a pretty good state right now. We got James Gunn, we got Lanterns, like, we got projects coming out, right? And they seem pretty exciting, right? So I basically timed it so that this channel started to, like this channel, I really just decided one night I was going to make a channel, and see where it went. Hey bro, what's up, man? I need 12 or 14 pips. Yeah. There's enough teams in the game to do, like, 15 a day, honestly. I got Scorpion back-to-back 7 stars now. Nice. Dude, he's a monster at 7 stars. Started a new game today, Edgy. I actually started a new free-to-play account on Injustice 2 Mobile. I also might do something about Dark Legion. The problem is Dark Legion is just really boring to play. Ooh, actually. Hold up. We would have gotten rewards today, alright? Alright, guys, what are we predicting for character drops? Are we predicting something good, something bad, something mid? I'm 80% complete for the first Lego Batman game. Yeah, I also want to complete the Lego Batman in, before we, get the new Lego Batman game, so I gotta get caught up. Hey, Twilight, what's up? I don't know why it redacted your first message, because you can see it on the stream. It's just, hey, but I don't know why it's redacted. Because, again, I don't have, like, I have one mod. He's my friend. He's probably asleep. Dude was sending messages at 2 in the morning. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, like, I don't really need a mod, like, currently, just because you guys are chill, and it's a smaller stream, so It's fine. Uh, in another universe, you're a Marvel fan. Maybe, maybe. It's somewhere out there in the multiverse. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I actually got a decent amount of sleep last night. I went to sleep at 1:30 and woke up at like 9:30, so I actually got my 8 hours for once. Still got a little bit of a cough, but I'm not dying over here. Merry Christmas to you. Hey, Merry Christmas to you too. So yeah, this is the Christmas Eve stream because at least that because it's the 24th, and well, I celebrate Christmas. But you know, whatever you guys celebrate, I hope you're having a like good winter holiday season. But what are we predicting, boys? Are we predicting anything good? And I can pull it up here because you know it doesn't show. What are we predicting? Are we predicting something good, something bad, something mid? Character names in chat because I'm gonna go and I'm gonna pull them. All right, Scorpion, please. No, this is just like level 2, so this isn't like the final one, but we could get a good gold character drops. I'm gonna claim and I'm gonna squint my eyes and read chat. All right, I'm gonna try and figure out what it is based on the chat reactions, right? Because I can't see it right now. I'm squinting my eyes, so I literally cannot see. Aren't they all bad? Which one? Like the drops? Captain Cold? Garbage, bro? Best character in the game. Kitty Lost seems actually really nice, but most useful, underrated, best, yeah. Not a great character, but absolute menace to fight. Somebody they were on something when they made her attack pattern. Insane. I don't really want to play on ice. It's just there. All right, Dawn of Apocalypse, everybody. I'm pretty sure my gear can indeed do this, Blue Beetle. Let's see. Any legendary characters I don't really use too much. Guys, hold up. Hear me out. The 3 best legendary characters in the game, right? Best legendary characters in the game. No, I need to blow my nose real quick. I always get congested around this season, so take care of yourselves, guys. Best characters in the game. These are the 3 best legendary characters in the game, right, guys? We're totally gonna win this fight. I'm definitely not throwing another fight. I would never. I am a professional. I am arguably the best player in the entire game. Definitely, I am not capping. I am not coping. This is definitely a team that is nothing is going to go wrong here. Absolutely everything will be fine. Baldy, Cavill, Superman, Suicide Squad team together. Though I've done the Suicide Squad. Actually, yeah. I don't know. Justice League Superman actually sounds kind of interesting. I have done the Suicide Squad team together. Alright, guys, actually, you know what we're gonna do? Actually, we're gonna throw Wonder Woman on there, I think. And then we're gonna... Like, I need some kind of modifier, because otherwise, bro's just not gonna... He's not gonna pull it off. Who am I fighting again? Blue Beetle? I should be able to combo interrupt him, right? Alright. We're gonna go a little old school, right? We're gonna use the, I don't know cards, right? Because I don't have any damage against target, because I don't want to use Gemstone. Because it would distort things. Because it's Gemstone. Man. Yeah. Can non-paid players get switch solo rates after 2 weeks, or the same solo rate after 4 weeks? I don't know if you can play the same solo rate again after the 2-week cooldown if you're free to play. Actually, let's go old school, right? I don't think I was playing when this was happening, But wasn't this like the go-to Justice League team for solo raids at one point? Flash, Superman, and then Cyborg. That's what I've been hearing. Where's the father box? I'm in the same amount of passive stats regardless. So, all right. So we got Henry Cavill. Or should I say this is Short King. This is kind of the Warner Bros. Like these are like the people that Warner Bros. Really don't like. We got Ezra Miller, who is a can of worms himself. Ray Fisher, who doesn't really want anything to do with DC, and then we got Henry Cavill, who just keeps getting really unlucky. Unfortunately, seems like a nice guy though. I think we have the damage numbers to do it. I don't know. I should be able to comment on Blue Beetle, but maybe I'm underestimating him. Was that glitch? Oh yeah, it's a glitch in the game right now where Blue Beetle's just really short. Like, I'm pretty sure what's happening is like his model is like clipping into the ground, so his feet are where they should be, but he's way like lower than he should be. All right, super move, 15% damage boost. Probably not worth it. I had to give up my corner position. I definitely have the damage here to do a cleanup fight. Yeah, I don't need gear, dude. I'm the Man of Steel. I'm gonna aura farm and just let you die, Jamie. You should have known better than to trust me. Aha, he's gonna super move too. I gotta push him back to the corner once again. Alright, we're gonna do a special. Ooh, that's some decent damage. Excuse me. Yep. Right back into the corner. Let's do another special. He's done holding back, bro. Yeah, we got this. Even if I mess up, we got this. We 100% got this. I'm so good at combo interruption, guys. Definitely. I have never failed a combo interruption in my life. I am a professional. Definitely. I would never cap to make myself feel better. And actually, we're gonna... Oh, I was gonna do a special one. Got him. There we go. Henry Cavill, everyone. Ooh, 29 viewers. Hey, how are you guys all doing today? Alright, Dawn of Apocalypse. Harley's a tough boss, actually, isn't she? How much health does she have? Because she's crit immune. And what's it called? I really like using the multiverse team, but like I don't want to just spam them over and over again. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. So she can't be stunned or frozen, but that shouldn't be an issue. I just need to be able to activate Puppet here. Where's my boy Stefan Emile? There he is. Oh man, that cough's bad. We should be fine, right? She's crit immune, but I've got Puppet. So, in theory, damage against target is just going to be so high, it shouldn't be an issue. In theory. But there's a pretty big difference between critting and not critting. But Multiverse Supergirl's burn does make crits happen. But also, who do you like more, Multiverse Armored Supergirl or Multiverse Supergirl? Well, I could see Melissa's face with normal Supergirl. And it's why that Supergirl's my profile pick. But Multiverse Supergirl's Armored Supergirl is just an absolute menace. Like, she's insane. Alright, are we actually gonna crit here? Yeah, no, Harley's immune to crit. But the Multiverse team has the, like, thing where they can... The burn usually disables crit immunity, like, or resistance. But it doesn't ever work against bosses. So, yeah, this is probably a throwaway fight. I just had to be sure. Because right now, all I can do is lethal and try and hope that the Puppet incoming damage is high enough for it to actually, like, do anything of relevance. I don't know. This is a real test for Puppet, I guess. The dot damage is actually going to help me out a little bit. Is Captain Cold better or Arrow in this group? Probably Arrow. Like, I prefer both Supergirls on the team, but for solo raid purposes, Arrow gives you dot to help you activate Puppet. And on top of that, Green Arrow's power drain goes through blocks, and he's got a very annoying AI. Captain Cold makes the multiverse team appear, like immune to armor pierce, but that's because if he's on the roster. He doesn't even need to be on the team. You could have tested it out in training. Well, I wouldn't have had passive stats. I wanted to actually see if I could one-shot even without it. I don't think so, but the damage against target is ramping up. So we have to see. Hey, yo, NetherRealm, just make them bypass crit like immunity in game, dude. Like in solo raids. They don't have the damage to really be useful anyway. Yep. Like I didn't just want to actually test them. I kind of figured she was going to be crit immune even with the multiverse burn, but I actually wanted to see if I could do the damage even without critting. The problem is the multiverse armored Supergirl kind of becomes insane with crit. Yeah, those numbers aren't bad. I also don't have lethal damage on my Puppet. Those values are not bad at all, even without critting. But it's just, I don't think it's enough. Especially without, like, higher passive stats here. Maybe against a lower health boss, but yeah, I don't think I got this. It could be wrong, though. I could be hopeful. Yeah, I just don't think I have enough time left, even with how much damage against target we're stacking an insane amount of damage against target, by the way. I love this Puppet, but it's unfortunately just not going to be enough, I don't think. We'll see how much damage we can get. Don't worry, just edgy editor hobo throwing away more fights for entertainment purposes. Anything for the content. Yeah, maybe we get her back to down to 1,000,000 health, like 100 mil, but yeah, it's just not enough. Why mute game audio? The game audio is just really quiet. Like, it's not muted, but it's just because I'm screen mirroring, it's really loud on my end. Actually, why? I like that sound. Something like the sword taking out. Yeah, the ching. Oh, 30 people watching. Hi, guys. Alright. Well, I tried, but I tried so hard, and I got so far, and in the end, it doesn't even matter. I'm a Linkin Park fan, guys. Like, actually. Alright, where is it? I need bro. Where is bro? Where's bro? Doesn't even matter. Yep. Use Batwoman to drown. Against her? No, she's only got 100 mil health left. Plus, I actually avoid using Batwoman to drown because I find her boring because I've played her so much. Like, she's the character you use to progress the game. But she's not really the most interesting character in the world to play. Where on earth is Classic Wonder Woman? Hi, I am in your league, man. Hi. Dominic. That's your in-game name, right? Because I think, aren't you one of the newer members? Because I know some of the other guys. I know, like, an Arch, and I know the leader, and I can't pronounce dude's name. I can't. But yeah. What's up, man? Will I get a chance to be in your league? I mean, I don't own it, so you gotta take that one up with the owner, dude. I mean, he's a really chill guy, but again, I don't own the league, man. Yeah, let's run God Killer. I literally am using God Killer just for Puppet convenience. Oh. That adds up. Yeah, I know you then. How old are you? I'm 9 plus 10, but unironically. Where is it? Where's Entropy? I've struggled with boss. Last laugh the Joker. Beast Boy can solve him very fast. Oh, that Joker in tier 4? Yeah. I tried a couple different things to them. Because I was just like, Like, realistically speaking, I could totally speedrun this solo raid without any issue, considering between the gemstone and like my some of my like my 7-star to like 1-star ascended characters, it's not necessarily hard. It's just kind of like, I really want to play the same teams over and over again. So Dawn of Apocalypse is just really hard to make content in, just because it's, well, A, there's not 2 billion health bosses, so that distorts the reality of things. Also, I need to turn this down, because, again, the audio is just really loud on my end. Alright. I miss playing Silver Banshee, man. I remember when I just didn't have anything better. Alright. Let's see. He's Elder Millennia. Let's see. Bro, is Gemstone enough for 8 one-shots team? IDK getting the pass for Beta Club after obtaining Gemstone. You'll get Beta Club eventually with the new update. It's not worth buying the pass. Like, if you want to buy the pass for the other rewards or the icon like I did, like, that's fine, but you don't need to go out of your way to buy the pass to get Beta Club. I also tried to do that. I got the Claw Forest, so, yeah, it's just not worth it. The pass, I wouldn't, like, unless you really have money to throw around, or just really want an icon, it's not worth it to buy the pass currently, because the premium is just so much stronger. I mean, with like my 111 mil threat, I effed up 4 bosses against LTGJ. I only annoying boss in this solo raid. Yeah, I can see it. I tried to use the League of Anarchy on him, and it didn't work. Because I was like, oh, minion summon. I can use Joker here. He's immune to stun, so I had a great time. All right, are we getting anything better today? I'm not even gonna do the hype thing, guys, because I'm predicting absolute garbage. Let's see. People just stopped using her. Everyone go to with Silver Banshee. Yeah, before better things got added. But yeah, no, dude, Gemstone is more than enough for 8 one-shot teams. Best character in the game, NetherRealm. Thank you, NetherRealm. Yeah, let's see what else. Oh, should I spend money in this game? If you're willing to, then yes, but only on very specific things. Only a couple specific things are worth spending on. Like legendary character gears for a couple specific legendaries. But other than that, like the premium pass, don't ever buy gold characters outright. Like, it's genuinely just not worth it. You know what you know what I feel like doing? Oh, I can use Black Adam already. I'm an idiot. Alright. Where's what I'm looking for? We're gonna use Batman on the ground, and then we're gonna use Mercy. Where is he? Hey, I have Robin King built for no reason at all. Other than just, I just want to build all my legendary characters. That's the first thing I did, just build all the legendary characters. Well, I mean, when I got to the point where I had the resources to. Genuine question, how are you so happy? Or you just sound happy? I don't watch people play games, but your energy makes me curious to watch. Okay, so how do I answer this one without getting, a lot of it just comes down to my philosophy on life, really. So, yeah, I'm trying to figure out this. How do I answer the question about being so preachy? So I'm Catholic, I'm Christian, and I'm very, like, comfortable with my faith. It's like, you know, again, I'm not trying to push anything on anyone. Like, whatever you believe is yours to believe. I'm not here to tell you what you have to or, like, have to not believe. But, you know, it's something that I am very comfortable in, and it's something that I've just kind of found peace in, like, personally. And so my philosophy on life is just whatever happens, happens. Some things will be rough, some things will be better. and you kind of just have to go through life and just expect things to happen. And you know, whatever happens is just gonna end up happening. And you know, I've just got a good set of friends and a good support system that I can lean on. And I don't know, I've also just have it's a combination of my philosophy on life, but also just me being a very presentery person, because I've just got a very presenter voice. And so that's just it's kind of just my outlook on life. It's like I'm doing this because I really just enjoy making content, and any money I make is just you know, extra, it's just an extra bonus. And I think I think one of the things that has really helped me in life is just trying not to take things too seriously, right? Like, obviously you should care about things, but you know, whenever I stream, I just stream and I do it because I enjoy it, right? And and sometimes I will get in my own head. I'm like, oh, the viewership's low today. But I'm like, you know, it makes sense, right? And there's nothing really interesting going on. So, of course, the viewership's lower. But you continue to get in your head and compare things. But whenever I do that, I feel like I perform worse because I just get in my own head and start panicking. But if I'm just doing things because I enjoy them and I'm kind of carefree, I don't know, it's just a lot easier. But anyway, all right, philosophical preaching over. Time for gameplay. But yeah, no, it's just a matter of your outlook on life. It's made easy when you know you have a pretty comfortable life. You've got supportive friends, you've got a supportive family, and you feel content with a lot of things, even if you're stressed out about the future and all that stuff. If you're at peace with yourself, even with being stressed out and being anxious, I get anxious all the time. I have existential crisis every other day. But there's just something about accepting that that's just the way things are and working through it. And I don't know. You just do whatever tomorrow brings, man. Whatever tomorrow brings. She can do that alone. That with please show her stat. Well, she's getting decent. Well, first of all, it's because the bosses only have 400 mil health. But this is the way I build her. Thanks for answering. Good luck in the future. Hey, Emmett. No worries. Yeah, so I just kind of have, and then I throw everything else into attack. I tend not to go for any extra health bonuses. The build could be slightly better, I think. I don't need, right? I don't need Armor Pierce on her. I'm never gonna use Twin Blade on her. At the same time, it's just not worth rolling the 7th talent on her. It just isn't. Who should we use? You know what? We're gonna use the, I'm gonna end up regretting this. Probably. Where's my boy? Alright, we got Swamp Thing. My Batwoman drag, 150 by herself. I have max crit and damage and chance, I'm assuming. I have her attack at 5k, 3 ascend. I can't do more than 150 mil. A lot of it does kind of just come down to passive stats, though. Also, your damage is kind of dependent on God Killer? I think, maybe? No, I don't know. Use Dr. Fate? Which Dr. Fate? Normal Dr. Fate? I kind of just want to use the, all 3 magicians. Yeah, maybe. But, I kind of want to use the Justice League Dark team together. We're gonna read Gemstone, I think. I'm just not. I'm not confident in not having Gemstone with the Justice League Dark team. All right, come on, give me anything good here. Yeah, give me some lethal damage, some higher up lethal damage. Nah. Useless artifact fortress. No. Nah, I don't think anyone who uses gemstone really benefits from hazard dot. Amazing system. Why am I able to get Calmans here? All right, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, we're gonna use the Justice League Dark team, guys. My boy Aura thing. All right, Entropy Agus. Nah, I need a couple. I don't know, right? Because I'm trying to think whether or not I should level up the Entropy Agus to at least level 10 for passive stats, or if I should just save them. Sadly, we don't have a good Dr. Fate to be support for some damage buff, like example, Fallout Justice Team or Justice League Dark. Yeah, also really weird choice with with Dr. Fate, because Hawkman got added to the game, like from the Black Adam movie, but Dr. Fate is nowhere to be seen. Constantine just feels so snappy to play. I love Constantine, man. I think bro might believe in magic now. I don't know why she hates mustaches. I have no idea what she says in that voice line. A little bit more percentage health damage. Bro's gonna get cooked. And there we go. Only one reverse flash. They didn't add reverse flash from the series. As a Dr. Fate fan, I would love a Dr. Fate damage dealer. Yeah, that would be fun. And considering how powerful he is, dude, it's kind of crazy that he's utterly useless. Ooh, actually, hold up. Let me test something. Yeah, no, the reverse flash thing is really weird. Because he was in Injustice 1 Mobile. So I don't know why they never added him, because they have the model for him and his suit didn't change. I was going to try and see if his health swap worked in training mode, because things that work in training mode tend to work elsewhere. I mean, yeah, things that like work in arena like work in training mode. Maybe a good remake for Soul Stealer Dr. Fate or Silver Dr. Fate would be nice. I think Silver Dr. Fate's fine. He's still probably the best Silver in the game. Maybe, arguably. He's up there. But Gold Dr. Fate, man, those original like launch gold characters totally need a rework, because they got it real rough, man. They got it really rough. I'm just gonna level up my legendary characters here. My monkey. I'm not building, bro, alright? Not yet, at least. What do we got here? Oh, 250 gems. Also, this 2x thing is a total lie. It's like, it's not 2x of what you get. I don't think it's like literally just 2x as in double value. I think. I don't even know. What can we do here? Block or reflect attack, shatter gears, reroll talents. I'm gonna reroll some talents. He needs another base power with the ability to health swap. Also, like reverse flash, it's not always helpful to swap your health or power. Yeah. it can very easily backfire. Fixture game. Let's see. Alright, what was it? Before I got so rudely interrupted, what were we doing again? Let's go to no, let's go to silvers. I'll try to build my boy Aquaman up. No, we don't need armor pierce. Alright, so how many do I need? Let's go. I like doing increments of 15. I don't know how optimal that is, but that's what I like. Alright, so we're gonna go for some resistance. I don't think he needs crit chance. Alright. Nope. Yeah, I'm just trying to like get the mission done so I can continue working through it. I guess 2% attack, that's fine. Is there any character that really needs that? Wow, what an amazing talent. Block effectiveness. I guess I'll take it for now. I got some prismatic shards. I don't even know who to really level up here. I'm at the point where I literally don't need to level anyone up. Shattered gears. Challenges. Alright. Champions Arena rewards today, guys. I'm at Division 4. I have a 7-star classic Wonder Woman. Yeah, I mean, she's pretty good. Speaking of, do I just want to... I'm going to run the classic team, I guess. Yep. Also, guys, I'm not gonna lie. So, I made a bunch of extra arena teams yesterday, because I'm at 260 mil points right now. We're going for 1 billion, without any refreshes. Yeah, so some of these teams make no sense. This makes no sense. This makes no sense. I watched Manchester by Sea movie. It was great. You should give it a try. That sounds interesting. I have been trying to watch more movies. I just didn't have access to a lot of them as a kid. Silver Superman is just a pain to face. Nah, man. Silver Superman with Crystal, absolute nightmare. Oh, it's awful to fight, dude. Hey, yo, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Yeah. It was like Special 3 shouldn't have a problem with the reflective shield because it's dot damage technically. Amazing. Incredible. Snapping into a block. One of my favorite mechanics in the game. Yeet. I'm just going to play a little bit of Champions Arena to get up to rank 1, and then like I'll probably go back and make sure I'm as high as I can get for like the final like stage, so I get a little bit of stuff. I mean, if you guys have any more questions for me, like I'd be happy to answer, and that could be game related or that could just be like some personal chat and chill stuff. Been working on the membership stuff because I don't have the memberships active, right? Like I haven't hit like the send to review stuff because I've been figuring out the names for them, but I've also tried to be figuring out what the perks should be. And for anyone wondering or who hasn't been here yet, nothing, absolutely nothing is going to be locked behind a paywall. I don't believe in restricting content, all right, behind a paywall. But I do want to give people who have the means and want to financially support me something. So it's probably going to look like this. So if you're a casual viewer and you're not really like on the streams or not super active, then I would consider that like walk-in, right? That's your standard sub. You guys come around the cafe often. Above that, tier 1 for $1 is going to be the cafe regulars, and that's going to be like you know, your standard member emotes and maybe like a little bit of priority in chat. Above that is going to be your premium, your cafe premiums, like your VIPs, and then that would probably be like more priority in terms of like viewer requests. I try to get to everyone's request, but if you're giving me money for stuff, like I feel a little bit more obligated to actually, like, you know, to actually like listen to your suggestions. Because I try to get to everyone's, but if you're paying me money, I feel bad about just not doing it. I don't know. And then above that, like the top tier for tier 3 for $5 a month is going to be like your house favorites. Your favorite member of the cafe here, and that I'm still trying to figure out what that's going to be. So that's going to be like the custom emotes, like, and then on top of that, it's, I don't know, maybe more viewer priority, maybe videos like a couple hours early, stuff like that. I'm still trying to figure it out. The more I think about it, for beginners, Chase of Evil is probably the best vault in general. Being able to do Moonblade and Twin Blade, both blades, really funny. Is Silver Banshee good? She is meh. She's kind of decent, like for beginners, but she's not really pulling crazy numbers. I mean, if you need another like team to do some damage, she can definitely do some damage for you. Yeah. I'm also working on giving roles in the Discord. I A, have to figure that out, and B, have to figure out what, like, to actually name them. I want to have, like, custom roles you can give yourself for affiliations. So that would be, like, Legion of Doom, Justice League, Teen Titans, Legion of Superheroes, stuff like that. And then there's going to be roles depending on how much roster threat you have, which is, that's going to have, like, weird names, like, I don't know. I think, like, below 1 million will probably be, like, Gotham Street Thug or something like that. Something stupid. Bonk, bonk, bonk. Alright, just gonna let her let me hit him, and down he goes. And down he goes. And of course, he doesn't get staggered, and he can snap into a block. Incredible. Incredible. The enemy priority is just incredible to see. No. Go away. I was trying not to keep Multiverse Supergirl in as the first character. I don't really like her as the first character, because I like to be able to tag in. Ooh, this could be bad, actually. Gotta be a little careful here, because of her true damage stuff. Can Banshee do anything without Puppet? Not really. I don't think so. Like, I think before Puppet existed, you would play her by building combo to spam a couple specials, and I don't know how viable that strategy is. It's really low damage without Puppet. The, like, margin, like, the difference between having Puppet and not having Puppet for Banshee in terms of damage is actually ridiculous. He's gonna get rezzed, which is fine. Yep, I'm gonna let that happen. Alright, predicting the snap into a block. Get frozen. Multiverse armor, Multiverse Supergirl, guys. Don't sleep on her. I just love the freeze chain. Yeah, alright. Super moved me. That should be Agus. So, I knew I was gonna survive. We'll keep Multiverse Supergirl in. Or Armored Supergirl in. Yeah. I'm actually really excited for Taste of Evil, because I want to be able to get my Twin Blade to level 10, but I also really want to get a Moonblade, because I've heard people say it's a really fun artifact. Alright. Of course. I tried it there, but it just didn't work. Also, NetherRealm, nerf reflective shields. It's a really easy nerf. Just make it so there's a cooldown before, like, when you can do it. Just make it so you can only use it so many times a match. Just make it so it can't exceed a certain amount of damage. Right now, I have 2 one-shot teams. Only Batman the Drowning Beast Boy and good damage dealers are Batman Ninja Batman, Co-Ed Deathstroke, Raiden, DC Universe Superman. Which one should I focus on for the next one-shot team? That's tough. Probably League of Anarchy, actually. League of Anarchy is quite good, because you can use EPI as a damage dealer if you don't have Harley's gears. DC Universe Superman, I think it's just a matter of, like, passive stats for him. Raiden Scorpion's also pretty strong. Maybe? Raiden plus Scorpion. I know King can one-shot if you have, what's it called? If you have, like, King plus Raven plus Dr. Fate. And he can do it with, like, a low-level Twin Blade as well. And, like, a little bit of passive stats. But he's actually really strong, Raven King. Alright. So after this, we're gonna farm some more arena, guys. I need a lot of arena points, okay? I'm gonna get to 1 bill, okay? We're gonna do it. I don't care what it costs me. An arm and a leg. We're gonna do it. I hate that. Got her. Yeah. It's really hard for me to say what you should go with for the other one-shot teams, simply for the fact that I don't know what your team setups are like. Merry Christmas. Yeah, man. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas to you, too. Yeah, so I'm not streaming tomorrow, because Christmas. People have things to do, and I also will probably be going out with family. We will be streaming the 26th, and we will probably be. I'll be streaming Saturday as well, not Sunday though. I take Sundays off. Yeah, I'm gonna be streaming like a decent amount, like because I'm again college student. I'm on winter break. Got to make the content while we can. um, I did buy like the Lego Batman series yesterday, so if there's enough interest, I guess I'll play that on stream. I also have the Arkham series, and I haven't touched it ever since I bought it. So, you know, if there's enough interest in that, I'd play it as well. I am interested in streaming other games. I just don't know if there's enough interest in other people watching me stream other games. Now, that's a bad idea. The Multiverse team is brutal, dude. Because Twin Blade is like your speedrun artifact for Arena and for Champions Arena. But they're immune, so... Twin Blade has a pretty rough time. Will they give free artifacts like before or not? So the problem is, you can now get every single artifact in the game eventually, but the free-to-play artifacts that you got from completing like Dawn of Apocalypse and This Is Magic, so it's like stuff like Twin Blade, like Puppet, all of that stuff, you kind of just have to grind for, and currently, as it stands, it's almost impossible to actually achieve the required grind. But we have to see, because there has been a lot of backlash from the player base, so we'll see if they like alter the change or revert the change. Because right now what they're saying is they're just like, oh, you know, it's not great right now, but in the future we're going to add more ways to get keys, which I personally think is a pretty bad like way to go about things, because they just went, we just released a system that is pretty bad, but eventually it's going to get better, and you just can't do that. Because how long is eventually, and is the majority of your newer players that you've got from Lex Luthor going to, like, be gone by then? Because what happens is something interesting happens, a big update, there's an influx of new players, and then, you know, they see how grindy the game is and how convoluted and complex it is with multiple teams and all the modifiers and all the artifacts, and then they probably just leave because they're just like, it's not worth it, it's way too complicated. And it's way too much of a grind. So if their newer player base takes a hit from like the change, they might revert it, but we have to see. Enemy priority. Just gonna super move. Think if we chat shit about interesting DC stuff, doesn't matter what you're playing, what you're playing, give those games a go. Yeah. I mean, I've heard people like say they're interested in me actually doing the other stuff because they just like chilling. And so, I mean, I'd love to do those. It's also figuring out a time. Because I don't know if... Because I stream in the morning, for me, right? Because it's 11:30 right now. Because that's when I get my peak viewership. But I don't know, like, when I would stream the, like, Arkham series. Like, I don't know if that should be an evening thing. And, like, I could hop on a Discord with my friends and just... We could be nonsensical idiots while I play the Arkham series and have no idea what's going on. Because I'd never played the games as a kid. Because I just didn't have a console back in the day. Did you see the guy with like 3 gears, basically an orb stand? I might have. I see a couple videos here and there, but I don't really watch too many. I'm not gonna lie, I don't watch too many myself, because I'm like, if I'm just kind of relaxing, I'm like, ooh, an interesting fight video. And there are other people making Lex videos, but also, okay, look, I don't want to sit here and be on a high horse and talk about how much better I am than everyone else, but because I'm not. But my biggest problem with watching a lot of other Injustice 2 mobile content creators, not named like Sigvald and Alter, is very few people use their voice. So I don't know, just watching gameplay without any commentary or any like explanation of things happening is a little bit to me. Like, I've played the game long enough to understand what's going on, but I don't know, there's just something about like no commentary I've just not been a fan of. Also, this is a pretty big problem with Champions Arena. Like, I could fight this team for 6 points, or I could fight 4 points, or I could fight this team for 6 points. What do you think I'm doing to farm points? I think I might have seen that video. I saw someone use a 7-star Lex with Kamidogu dagger, and oh, actually, that might have been Moon. Actually, now that I think about it, because he was talking about that video, and I tried to replicate it, and I kind of did. Yeah, no, I did earlier from stream. I used Lex. I used that same setup. With that, I had Gears on though, and he did like a 2 billion one hit. Hold up, gotta blow my nose again. I get congested these seasons. Oh man. Alright. Champions Arena is so interesting, guys. It's such a fun game mode. I totally don't get bored playing it. I actually have a snack with me today, guys. We got some beef jerky. I opened the package wrong. Alright, got it that time. I'm over here with a cough, drinking coffee and eating beef jerky. With Lex, I chose to make him level 70 for free. That's how good he is. No, I've heard things about Lex. Right now, I think he's a really interesting character. I like his mechanics, but until they fix that attack pattern, I refuse to play him without Killer Frost. Does Batman, Ninja, Robin, Catwoman, and Batman not work together? I've never seen anyone use those three in a team. I mean, I've seen it a couple times in Arena. Let's see. The thing is, like, you're never going to see that in solo raids, because Catwoman and Batman are both technically damage dealers. And for solo raids, they're better setup. Like, Rod will help you with power generation, so Catwoman's not really doing much. It's really just because in solo raids, Catwoman doesn't really do much. Like, the immortality just isn't needed in solo raids. And Ninja Batman's got puppet spam, and you can use Beta Club with him. So you can use, like, you know, Lord Joker with puppet spam, and then you can use Beta Club with Batman. So, like, that's a better option than Catwoman. Like, those three together just aren't a great team, because Catwoman is technically a damage dealer in Arena, and then Batman is a damage dealer in solo raids. That's why I have him on Operation. He can't be played well. Yeah, he's so good. You just flew him. You just went. Alright. That's pretty good. So good. You just decided to throw him away. Just send him off to Operations. I don't even want to play with him. That's for Mortal Kombat team. I just like Mortal Kombat team. Yeah, I don't know how they released the character in that state, by the way. Like, that's crazy to me. Yeah. We're waiting for that patch. We hope it's good, right? Because the update's still a great concept. If they just fix the thing with the keys, and then fix the bugs in the game, genuinely the best state the game's ever been in. Like, literally, all they have to do is fix the bugs, and they've already, like, told us they're aware of it, so that's good. And then they just have to either, like, add more ways to get keys, which really should have been the way they... Look, I'm sorry, I don't understand why you had to wait a couple months to put, like, a key in Arena, alright? That doesn't really seem like the most difficult change to me, right? And I still don't like the fact that they implemented this system with the, it's not great now, but eventually it will be good mindset. Really, just put the artifacts in normal mode. It's not going to break the game. Like, as someone who has every free-to-play artifact already, I'm doing fine. Like, but the new players are really suffering, and if you can't keep new players, you have no game. Because you get those new players, and that, like, increases the interest in the game. But on top of that, those new players might also one day become spenders. And that's how you make revenue, right? But, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. This update still feels a little bit rushed and unfinished, in my opinion. Like, I get it. It's a big update, so things are bound to happen. But there's no reason you should be releasing a character that can be, like, can have their attack blocked midway through. Yeah. 100%. It's just like, literally, just add the artifact back into completing a tier of solo raids. Like, completing, it's one artifact every time you complete solo raids. And then replace that slot in the vault with something else. It's not that hard. It's such a simple change. When's the thing I want to see Injustice 2 mobile coming out? I have no idea what you're asking. I'm not gonna lie. I gotta clarify there. Yes, ignore how wonky these themes are, okay? I need points. Darn. If they buff artifact material drops, I've already upgraded my Swordman claws to level 5 after, or I have through Heroic 2, and it's better passive stats than my level 3 sharp sight I had at some point. I think they said something about buffing artifact drops. That's a lot of points. You said there would be a video about stuff you would like to see in the game. Yeah, that video was gonna happen when I write the script. And I have a script for the free-to-play artifact situation. I'm editing a video for my new free-to-play series. I'm also a one-man army. I don't have any editors. I really just do everything myself. And I'm not a trained editor either. So I just got a notification from my league leader, and he's just like, the Raptors are bugged. This is a hilariously uncooked update. Pretty sure we will see Lobo in the future of a Superman movie. Man of Tomorrow will be out. My prediction is for Man of Tomorrow, we're probably getting DC Universe Brainiac, because he's the villain. And maybe DC Universe Armored Lex Luthor. Why did the amount of points decrease? What? Yeah, and then I'm hoping for Supergirl, right? We get DC Universe Supergirl, which is almost a given. Like, we're almost 100% going to get DC Universe Supergirl if the game survives to that point. But I'm hoping we get DC Universe Lobo as well, because that would be cool. Also, the health bugs out occasionally. It doesn't... The percentages aren't accurate sometimes. Now, what's my league leader saying, man? He just said the Raptors are bugged. I don't actually fully understand what he means by they're bugged, though. Probably Lex with armor, who knows? Yeah, I'm thinking armored Lex Luthor for the war suit stuff in Man of Tomorrow. Alright, boys. I think today we're going to get to 500 million points. That's the goal. I didn't lose a fight on stream yesterday. I did lose a couple afterwards because I was using teams that I just don't like, that aren't really built, just to get a little bit extra points here and there. Lobo and Koa Aquaman will have the same model facial likeness. Yeah. Oh my goodness, dude. Calm down. Alright. I look away for 1 second. That's what happens. Deleted. Yeah, I mean, like, Jason Momoa's face skin actually seems pretty decent compared to some of the girls, at least. Like, compared to, like, Melissa for Supergirl and, like, Sasha for, like, the other Supergirl. Some of them are really rough, dude. I am a professional. Alright, I mean, like, if I were to stream the Arkham series, right? What time would you guys like to see it? Because Right now, what's going on is I'm streaming like my daily solo raid fights. I should have blocked faster. I might have just thrown the fight. Yep. Killer Frost is a menace in arena, by the way. Thank you. There we go. Like, we got it. Yeah. How hard is your arena? This account was made in August of 2017, so it was a pretty hard arena, but I consistently place first when I'm trying. I'm also leagues ahead of everyone else. It's not the hardest arena though. I think it's really just a matter of some of the people, like, because it's so old, I think a lot of the people have kind of left the game. They just don't play anymore. But it is one of the harder arenas. 3 points. I mean, if I don't mess up, that is. Alright. Alright, 500 mil points on stream. I'm going to try and get to 1 billion points without refreshing. That's the goal here. That's the goal of the season. I also want to go for a PR, like a record, somewhere down the line. I'm currently 70, and I have only one good team. Like, the first thing I did was max out the Multiverse team just to farm Arena. They're also my favorite, like, I have fond memories of the Arrowverse. Even if I can say some things about the writing. I just wish that they gave me high threat opponents all the time, though. Minus 2017 and I have an easy arena, but I think it depends with which each account. I don't know. It might be an iOS, Android thing as well. That's another thing to consider. Why don't we have no Gothamverse? I don't know. You know, I like how we have Arkham Knight Batman, and Arkham Knight the Arkham Knight's nowhere to be seen. Arkham Knight Catwoman's nowhere there. Arkham Knight Batgirl is non-existent. But Injustice 1 has all of them. I don't know why you couldn't port over some of the Arkham Knight characters. An Arkham Knight team would go hard. Man, they'd be another team with some synergy for some fun. Ouch. Peacemaker. Start the day. Injustice 1, damn, old good times. Yeah, man. Injustice 1, man. I can't stand Injustice 1 anymore. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I just can't with the game. Simply for the fact that it's unbalanced and it's fun, but the problem is there's so many hackers. I'm sorry, I don't want to go on Arena and see Astro Harness Batman Ninja Catwoman, alright? I don't want to see people who make videos on the game try and shell hacked accounts. I ain't trying to, like, stir up some controversy, but the problem is I do fully stand by my opinion that has killed the game. Just the fact that it's so easy to hack, and that people just keep hacking the game and keep trying to, like, create these third-party markets. Because the problem is, why would you spend money to support the game when other people are making, like, have better offers than it? Why would you play the game legit when all the content creators are just hacking it anyway? The only person I can think of who didn't was, like, Scopos, and he's not making content anymore because he went to med school, which, good for him. Like, I'm glad for the guy. Seems like a really chill dude. But the majority of the content creators just end up hacking the game anyway. So, I think the max level was 50 and 60. Yeah, it was 50 Elite 7 for a bit, and then it became level 60 Elite X. I hate how we have Hush over the Batgirls and more prominent Bat characters. Yeah. Also, Hush is an utter clunky mess, dude. He is one of the most annoying characters to fight. The jump attack spam, the special one hazard spam, one of the most annoying characters in the game to fight. This is enough points. I'm trying to not to go under 2 mil. One of my lower threat teams can probably handle it. Oh, the Red Sun team. But I don't remember. Was the Russian team? Yeah. Red Sun Batman, Red Sun Green Lantern, Red Sun Wonder Woman was the go-to. Some people would use Red Sun Batman. That was a fun team. That was a really fun team. Uh, just saw one of my league mates in the arena. That's a really old account. Yep. It's the special, yeah, 2 that gets rid of the stuff. Because he's got the ion suit, which means that he's got a little bit of immortality for a bit. Take that. Where's your reflective shield now, buddy? Yeah, I 50-50 there. I expected to get the hit priority. Flashpoint 2. Flashpoint Batman was like the best character to farm like credits with. But oh my goodness, I'm so sick of New 52 Shazam. It was New 52 Shazam, Flashpoint Batman, Flashpoint Aquaman, and it was like it was the Batman setup that made him unhittable, like unkillable, like the helmet, and then the knife and the other stuff, and then and Aquaman would have the Astro Harness and the Tontu Totem, the Master's Death card, and he would go right in and he would spam you. No. And then Metal Shazam had some other setup that made him really annoying to kill. Nah, I hated that team so much. yeah, the Flashpoint team was ridiculous. Yeah, I'm just making sure I'm caught up on chat. New 52 Shazam with the metal character, with the Flashpoint characters was a nightmare. That also, like, you know that the max for metal characters is level 50. Great. I just got one bad tag in, and I'm just killed. Like, so I lost a battle on stream. Everyone, he's my damage dealer. I wouldn't have been able to win a fight. Lethal is such a dumb mechanic. It is what it is. It's like, it's a team I'm not too worried about. New 52 Superman, yeah. I think the first character I like fully maxed out was Injustice 2 Superman, because he got the unhittable every time you tagged him in. I think nth metal rarity to Injustice 2 would be cool. It would be interesting, but you know NetherRealm would take the chance to absolutely milk the hell out of that. You know, it's $50 for a legendary character, $100 for like a 4-star. You know they'd make like $100 for the character outright. Yeah, Injustice 2 Aquaman, Injustice 2 Superman. Yeah, the Injustice 2 characters were actually introduced because they were like, should we like make a new game? Or should we introduce, like, legendary characters or, like, Injustice 2 characters into the current game? And I'm pretty sure the way they decided is by holding a poll on Twitter. And that poll is the reason that there are only 2 Injustice 2 characters in Injustice 1, and it's the reason we have this game. Now, if Injustice 2 was never made, we have to see how that game would still be. Would it still be getting updated? I don't know, it's an interesting question. Because for as much as we like to, like, you know, rightfully clown NetherRealm for how pay-to-win Injustice 2 is, I'm pretty sure it's so pay-to-win because the last time they made a game, they made it so it was painfully easy to hack. And when something's easy to hack, you just don't get the revenue. It just doesn't bring in the revenue, unfortunately. I'm still, like, at a pretty high win rate. Just got Mr. Freeze, but most importantly, Classic Wonder Woman. Can she do anything? I don't see much gameplay on her. She's a really good support character. She can actually do some insane damage in Arena. And I think you can use her as a solo raid team if you have Gemstone and, like, a built Classic Flash. But she increases your crit damage from 300 to 400%, which is a really helpful bonus. Yep. Thankfully, I could cancel there. Hey, game. Come on. I hate this. He's got the... What am I going to do? Bro's got an unblockable special, and bro can make himself unhittable. We got this. We got this. There's still players who play that game in these days. Yeah, like there's a couple here and there, but most of them aren't making in-app purchases, and most of the content on the game is once again people who have hacked the game and are selling third-party stuff. He's wearing flip-flops. I don't actually think he is. I think he's wearing boots, but the way that the design has them, it looks kind of like flip-flops. Who do I use for this team? I'm just gonna use this again. All right, we're gonna try and get to 500 mil. Because if I can get 250 mil every day, then we can get 1 billion, and I can flex on everyone. Number 1 Supergirl Glazer. I gotta prove a point. I cancel the animation. Yeah, I can back off before he tags in. Because if I don't do that, he's gonna tag right into an unblockable special 1. She loves magic, guys. Goodbye. Goodbye. And goodbye. Yeah. I'm also thinking of setting up a Twitch, but I know Twitch is kind of rough right now. I also want a multi-stream, maybe? Dread Doctor, you're in the same arena with me. Are you Dread Doctor? Or... I know, I think you can fight different opponents from, like, different arenas. But... I don't know. I'm not 100% sure. You got this. We got this. I got this. No, I got him 2 today. Yeah, no, it's just kind of random. I think, like, you can... That's what I get. Like, you can get opponents from different arenas, but the ranking is based on which arena you're in. I just wish I could get 30 million point teams, like, all the time. Because I spend more time searching for the teams than actually playing the game. I hate how Armor Pierce cuts through block. Alright. We're cooked. Yeah, I like how he can pull out a reflective shield. And then he's the one who gets the priority afterwards. Isn't that just a fair mechanic, guys? And also, I have no reach. I'm sorry, they have to nerf reflective shields. It's been years. Also, he's got the lethal thing and he can hit me from like a mile away. And I'm blowing my nose again. I hate Grodd so much, dude. No, so that means we're in the same stuff? Yeah, we're getting the same kind of opponents then. Is there anything interesting going on? No. I'm sorry. No, I don't think Armor Pierce should go through block, because you're punishing me for doing nothing wrong. Also, Grodd is such a dumb character to fight against. His special has infinite range. If he hits you with a jump attack, he's going to combo you. He can power generate, and he's got unhittable. He's just an absolute mess to fight. That's just not worth it. 2.6 mil is solid, but it's not worth it overall. I'm looking for 3 mil points. There's a problem with Arena, right? It's pretty boring. But on top of that, I spend more time refreshing for opponents. Not even because they're hard. I just want the highest amount of points. Combo interruption. Hiya. Bro has yet to show skill. Stop aura farming, Raiden. Let me get to the next fight. Ooh. You're gonna use this team because I want to get through all of the arena like farming. So yeah, but if we do like stream the Arkham series, what time would you guys like me to stream? Would you want another morning stream? Excuse me, or would you like maybe a late evening stream? Evening for me, which would be 7, 8 p.m. EST. Which I don't know what time that is for other people. I love Twin Blade. Deleted. I've been streaming for almost 2 hours. And we got some good stuff done today. I mean, I got absolutely nothing from the artifact pull, and we got absolutely nothing from the solar ray drops. Mm, 2.5 is still quite low. I'm gonna use a weaker team. Use this team. Froze the whole game. Yeah. I'm reading the Discord notifications from my league members. I think it's the issue that some people have been having, where sometimes if you like use Brainiac to steal the opponent's opponent's Lex and then summon a Raptor with that, it breaks the game. I hate that frame delay stuff. Yeah, I was hoping the tag-in would have killed him. Alright, we got him. Alright. Just make sure he can block so that I can hit my tag in and then delete him. 20 people watching. I mean, that seems to be the standard for a normal stream when there's nothing crazy going on. I know, I might do a big stream for the... for the patch, hopefully. Hopefully it's good, right? I'm gonna test out a bunch of stuff. No. Now that's what I'm talking about. We like big points. Big points. Let's run... let's run this team again. Yeah, I mean, chat seems pretty slow right now. I mean, again, like, it's a little bit hard to stream when there's just nothing interesting going on and the chat just doesn't really have any questions to ask. That's like the dilemma of being a streamer, right? It's why newer streamers kind of struggle, because it's like, to be entertaining, you have to interact with chat, but if chat just doesn't feel super interested, or doesn't really have any questions, then, like, what are you really going to do? I guess I could talk to myself. Have you guys noticed another bar, like the small power bar is not filled, but you can use the special specifically? Yeah, no, that's a pretty noticeable bug. I noticed it when we did our first stream. So the problem is it's just not being displayed properly because of the new like UI. The power generation is actually accurate. Like, you're getting the right amount of power, but it's just being displayed incorrectly. Puppet doesn't work on Robin King if he survived. Yeah, that's another bug. More points. At least I'm not having a hard time finding opponents. Yeah, I heard about that from one of my other viewers. They were like, hey, I don't know why I can't activate Puppet if I lose it and then reactivate it. And then they're like, I figured it out. It's because if I revive him, it doesn't work. Current bug I am having issues with is tag-ins are hella lagging. I die and lose out on rage just because of that. I played a lot of Arena yesterday, and I don't know what it was, but a lot of it felt really clunky. A lot of it felt really laggy. And initially, when I first started like playing the update, I felt the controls were a little bit weird. I think I've gotten a little bit more used to them, or they've like fixed themselves. But at first, it was kind of concerning. So does that mean he doesn't need to die? That's why God Killer on Batwoman. So yes, God Killer is on Batwoman for two main reasons. Number one, to reduce the enemy's attacks so that you're less likely to die. Number two, to disable the enemy's block so you can easily infinite combo. Previously, you would not need, like, you didn't even need gears on Robin, because if he died, you could reactivate Puppet. But Puppet is kind of just a mess right now because it's way stronger than it was, because it can stack damage on top of itself. And there's also a bunch of other bugs with it. Okay, so great, it's not just me. Yeah, I don't know. Like, some of it's been a little bit laggy. I haven't had too many issues with it, but here and there, it's like there's a little bit of a lag spike, a little bit of a concerning thing. Yeah, I mean, I hope you guys are enjoying the update and having a good day. Also, for anyone who wants to and hasn't joined yet, there's the Discord link is just in the description. It's a pretty standard Discord. Like, there's a section for you to request, like, talk about comics, talk about, like, the game itself, show your, flex your roster, show your rewards drops, and in other DC games, if you play those. So, yeah. There's also no roles yet, because I haven't set them up yet, because I'm not smart enough to, alright? We'll figure it out as we go. I am not a 12th level intellect. Thank you. If King gets killed in raids and gets revived by Justice League Aquaman, does his percentage health reset? That's such an oddly specific thing. I have no clue. Maybe? I genuinely don't know, dude. I think they should keep Puppet the way it is. I am on the fence about that. Because on one hand, I love how strong it is. Because I'm over here one-shotting with teams I wouldn't be able to. I can actually use Silver Banshee for once. But at the same time, it is ridiculously strong. It is, like, way too strong. I mean, I don't know if you saw my other video. It was, I did 8 one-shots when using just Puppet, no passive stats, in training mode. And that's not even, like, attack might work in training. No, I didn't even equip any passive stat artifacts, and I still one-shot, because Puppet's so ridiculous. But, I don't know. Like, I do wish they kept it that way, because it's just so fun, though, dude. I like the better UI and some of the formatting stuff, but I felt the gameplay, the fighting gameplay has deteriorated. I've heard a lot of people say, like, they feel like it's a little clunky. I think some people have had issues with actually blocking in the game. Now, I don't use the block button. I use 2 fingers. You can block in the game by pressing 2 fingers, and it's how you played Injustice 1. So that's how I always learned how to block. Like, that's just what I've always been doing. We also have Puppet nerf. That kind of sucks. I will explain why the Puppet icon was multiplied every time we spam in special. It now has one of them stack on the same icon. Yeah, but I think the thing is with the other icons, right? It just reset the duration. Or actually, no. Burning also gets buffed. Because burning cuts down defense every time you apply it. But the problem is Puppet could stack damage against target indefinitely. Like, but the thing is, every time, like, it was a different damage against target. So you could only have so many active at the same time, because once you use the first one, then you would apply another one. You wouldn't reset, like, the duration. You would just apply a different one. And you could have, like, 3 to 4 going at the same time. Which is just, but now because, like, they stack on top of each, oh, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, I don't think I'm winning this fight now. It's gonna be close, but, of course I got hit with the constant, I got hit with the one super move that bypasses res, so. Should have gone for the heat vision. I don't think, Superman doesn't have his super move, though, I don't think. I don't know, they do the super move thing a little bit weird, where only specific characters get the super move in the fight. I don't know how they do that, though. We got this. Come on, bro. The enemy priority. Yeah, I had it, but he got his special off before I could do mine. Oh, there goes 3 million points. It is what it is. I don't know, man. That feels really unfair. It's like, no matter how fast you are and how fast you press, the AI always gets the, like, advantage. So, I could be the fastest man alive, like, unironically, and it wouldn't matter. Did I use the team already? Have I used all the fights? No. Yeah, exactly, but incoming damage icon will not be stacked after the update the next month. You will get just 50% incoming damage max, like, but not before. I don't know about just 50. It might cap, like, I'd probably just make it so it capped at, like, 200%. But the problem is, if they make it so it only is 50% incoming damage, then they've nerfed Puppet. Because they've nerfed it past the point it was before. Because before you could have multiple instances of damage against target going. And if you get rid of that, then you make it so someone like Batman Ninja Batman might not actually be able to one-shot. So I would probably just cap it at like 200%. I'm gonna use the bathroom. That's what I got for drinking coffee. A pretty good fight. So we will see less damage from Puppet in the future? Yeah, probably. This run today is not as good as the run yesterday. I've lost a couple fights. What's up, man? What's up? Did some solo raid fights. Got trash rewards. Opened my artifact thing from the past. I got Claw of Horus, man. I just want Beta Club for the content purposes. We'll get it eventually. And now I'm just farming Arena because I want to get 1 billion points because it's Supergirl season. And I always make it a point to be rank 1 for Supergirl seasons. And I haven't actually tried to get 1 billion before. So 1 billion is going to be a personal record. I don't know what the highest amount of points anyone's ever gotten is, though. But yeah, the goal is here 1 billion points without any refreshes. Notice they put Killer Frost in paid bundle with a discount, but didn't discount her for the chest. Yeah, I did that. I noticed that in my sale video, where if you go on the channel, like there's a video where it's like winter sale review, and I just go, please tell me this isn't it, and I pointed out, and I'm like, they discounted the chest. Like, I mean, they discounted the paid offer, but not the chest. You couldn't even give people a 25% discount on the chest, dude. She's one of the most requested characters, and you couldn't even discount her. You discount her for money, though. I don't know, maybe it's they wanted to make the paid offer more tempting, because they get more out of, like, straight up giving them money than out of, like, a chest, I guess. Great. I try to back off as fast as possible. Some characters just have insane range. Also, notice how the health thing just isn't accurate. Go away. Go back where you belong, Collector. Out of my sight. Alright. Guys, we're gonna get hit by the Kal-El. No. It's over. I didn't mean to jump attack. And also, notice how the AI can move before I can even do anything. Snaps right into a block. Right into a block. I actually focus here. I can still win this, but I really have to focus. Yeah, he also just snapped right into a block after a special. All these characters, well, 2 of them can make themselves unhittable. I threw out the special one early there, so he couldn't get his special one off because it was unhittable. I'm sorry if I'm not talking a lot. I'm trying to focus here, guys. I'm trying to be locked in. I gotta win this fight, bro. I need the points. I need the points! I need the points! I win. I'm good at video games. I wish they would remove the Platinum Anniversary chest where you get 4 stars legendaries. So now they made it where you only get 3 stars. Yep. Yep. It definitely seems like they're making it harder to actually, like, get points. Or, like, get shards for characters. Yeah, I'll use this team. Alright. Yeah, for anyone new to the stream, like who hasn't tuned in, who didn't tune in earlier, but how are we doing today, guys? How are we doing? We having a good day? How are we doing on this Christmas Eve if you celebrate it? Because for some people it's just the 24th, but for others it's Christmas Eve. Ooh, I didn't actually die there. I really thought he was gonna hit me with the lethal through the block, and then I was gonna go down and out, but I didn't. So that's good. I use Twin Blade for damage dealers, by the way, like basic attack damage dealers, and Nora Snow Globe for what's it called? It's 1 a.m. Christmas here. I hope you have a good Christmas. Yeah, you too, man. You too. Oh, opened the wrong thing on my laptop. Oh, I meant to open my Discord to see if anything was happening. What's going on? Okay. It's just something. It's just a little bit trolling in the Discord. All right. All right. Let's. Actually, no. I have to. That works. I was gonna say I have to change the team I have to find opponents. All right, we're fighting Mufasa. Not to be confused with Mufasa. Not to be confused with Mufasa. Oh, actually, you have to really be careful here because of Arkham Knight Batman's true damage. Ow! Alright. So here's the plan. We're gonna try and do some chip damage to everyone else while stacking the damage buff. Alright, good. He can't true damage me on a special, I don't think. Gotta be a little careful here because I don't want to super move me. That works. I get Hawkman out of the fight. Sacrifice! Thanks for taking one for the team, Shazam. Got him. Alright, just get rid of him in there. And we got this. We got this. Got him. I'm so good at video games! What did you miss? You missed me being good at video games. I'm so good at video games, chat. I want more synergy teams in this game, like Arkham Knight or DCU. Sad that MK Mobile gets more support than this game. That game gets like 6 characters a year and new content. Alright, I'm just saying, right? There is so much DC content across the like DC multiverse that the only thing preventing this game from being great is the devs just not putting in the effort. Let's be honest here, right? Genuinely, there's enough content for you to literally make one character every month for a decade. Between the animated series, the shows, some comic-specific variants, I'd love to see a comic Woman of Tomorrow Supergirl, or a like absolute Batman or absolute like Wonder Woman character. We also probably need a good Wonder Woman damage dealer, because Mythic Wonder Woman is kind of out of the loop, bro. She's kind of washed, not gonna lie. Trust me, this team makes sense, guys. Okay, don't question this team. Don't question it. All right. Don't question this team. A DCAU team would be crazy. Yeah. Yeah, man. No, absolutely. Animated Batman the animated series team would go hard too. That would be fun. Batman the animated series, Mr. Freeze would be really cool. I want to see Clayface. Ooh. Actually, I want to see Clayface when we get the Clayface movie. Just unfortunate tag in there. Right. Yes, yeah, I'm using Beast Boy in Arena because I need points, guys. Don't judge me, all right? I really need the points. You'd be surprised what desperation makes a man do. Okay, seriously, how fast is that snap into a block? All right, so we got Martian Manhunter versus Peacemaker here, all right? So I could lose this fight, I could win this fight. It really depends. Bro, you gotta be kidding me. Come on. Okay, we got him. Yeah. Hey, Invasion Word's not outright. Not outright? Yeah, no, they're not. They said it would take up to like 48 hours, so 2 days. So they are working on it. They know about it. But I'm just not putting up with that team. It's just super annoying. Man, I wish these devs watched your videos. I wish they did too. Survivor mode, guys. Contact me. I'd give you so many ideas. I don't even want to get paid. I just want the game to be good. That's all I want in life. I would like Young Justice, Miss Martian. That'd be fun. Yeah. I'd like to see another Martian Manhunter, because we have one Martian Manhunter. He's literally just the model from Injustice 1. And bro literally is just here to be a support character. You have any idea how powerful Martian Manhunter is, dude? You have any idea how broken this guy is? This guy's got so many abilities, it does not make any sense. Dude is ridiculously overpowered, and we have reduced him to extend some debuffs. Nah, the disrespect is crazy. My boy deserves better. My boy deserves so much better. I mean, I would like to see Multiverse Killer Frost, Danielle Panabaker. I would love to see Multiverse Reverse Flash. I would love to see Multiverse, like, I mean, I've made it clear that I kind of have fond memories of the Supergirl show. Like, I have a fondness to it, even with all of its problems, but I would love to see Rain. Rain's one of my favorite characters. She's such a sick villain. They messed her up. They messed her up. I would love to see some of the Legion of superhero characters. I'd want to see Saturn Girl, dude. Emma Iredine goes hard. Also, Amy Jackson. Crazy work. To be fair, is lore accurate to actual Martian Manhunter? He doesn't do anything in the comics. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mark. I don't know why your message just got redacted, because I don't do anything myself, right? I don't go out of my way to change things. So it's like the auto filter. So I have no idea why it redacted your message. I don't think it was too bad. Excuse me. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, the problem with Martian Manhunter is he's got the curse of just being so ridiculously powerful that what do you even do with him? I just used your team suggestion, Koa, Twinblade, Nora Stoglobe, and Raiden Godkiller, DMC. I just one-shot 70 mil. I think it's low, but previously I wasn't able to do that, I think. Yeah, that's good. Progress is progress. Alright. Yes, I'm using the Supergirl team, alright? Don't judge me. I have them somewhat built, alright? I may or may not have all the Supergirl characters built. I'm sorry, why are we reflecting a basic attack? Also, that range is crazy. That range is crazy. Come on. Come here. Come here. Oh, she's dead. Yeah, I didn't see the super move until it was too late. Alright. I need to keep at least one of them alive to tag in for synergy cycle. Alright. We might be cooked, guys. I'm not gonna lie. This isn't exactly the best team in the whole world. Ow. I hate that he spams that range special. Also, I like how I'm just frozen until he finishes his animation. Yes, we got the unhittable. We got this. We got this. Come on. We got this. We got this. We got this. I win. I'm good at video games. Once a month, we should get a legendary arena. Yeah, that would be fun, dude. And that would actually make people want to play arena. I don't care if it's 200 shards. Anything is anything, bro. Anything would be good. You have any idea how hard it is to max out legendary characters? Unless I'm spending hundreds on Tapjoy offers, waiting for sales, and then opening chests, genuinely impossible. That's why I only wanted to get my characters to 1-star Ascended, just to unlock the class passive to play with the class passive. But maxing out characters is genuinely impossible, dude. Chat doesn't work on my PC, so I'm typing with my phone. Okay, yeah. I don't know why it redacted. How good is Dark Supergirl? Just got her tonight, and I'm unsure if I should build. Not very good. Not very good at all. Very not good. I just have her, like, I just have her at 7 stars because I 7-starred all my characters. Not enough points, and not with those two on the team, alright? No. Now that's what I'm talking about. I'm looking for 3 mil teams. Gotta farm those arena points. Yeah, again, if your message gets redacted, I have no idea why it would get redacted, because I don't monitor anything. Like, so I don't go out of my way to delete things. Also, almost used the wrong team. I meant to use this. Oh, I'm the one who redacted. Okay, that's why. Because I'm always worried that messages, like, get deleted, and I don't know why they get deleted. So, yeah, okay. I forget people can actually delete their messages. And now I actually have to try. Because he got the enemy priority. Okay, we got this. We got this. Not even close. I'm good at video games, chat. I'm so good at video games. I have never made any mistakes. We did not lose a single match today. Definitely not. I would never. I am a professional. Definitely, 100%. I am not capping. I would never. Ever. I'm dying over here. No. I'm out of beef jerky and I'm out of coffee. This is absolutely tragic. Hold up. I need to get water. Yep. Really should have water with me immediately, but of course I don't, because again, I am a professional. Alright, let's see. Yeah, what are we looking at here? Alright. We should have this. Swamp Thing, take one for the team. Because if King dies, Hawkman's getting tagged in, and I don't want Johnny C to take it. Yeah, we'll go for that special. Deleted. Deleted. And deleted. Excuse me. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still trying to. I would love to work on this game, guys. I have so many ideas. You don't even understand. I have the survivor mode idea. We should definitely add a friend system. I have so many ideas for characters and how they can work. I have so many ideas. I'm working on a video on it. I've had that script finished for months. I just haven't recorded it. It's so old. One of those characters on that list is Lex Luthor, and now he's been added to the game. The problem is I just haven't figured out how to edit it. My biggest problem with some of the videos I want to make is just editing. Because I don't know how to edit. And I'm like a one-man army. I do everything myself. Yeah. Legendary Arena is a good idea. Imagine getting 2 legendaries a month from Arena and Invasions. Yeah, that'd be a good idea, I think. It definitely needs to happen. Because some of the characters, right, are just impossible to level up without. Like, some of them have... You know what they should do? They should make the characters that don't have a solo raid in an Arena season. Like, seriously. Because I'm over here trying to figure out how to get Blue Beetle shards and Shazam shards, right? Because some of the characters have chest, others have solo raids, some of them are actually impossible to farm shards for. And I'm not going out of my way to buy chests for Suicide Squad Harley Quinn, alright? Not happening. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I forgot how time consuming it is to farm stuff. No, it's just not worth the points. Your boy needs a decent amount of points here. I don't want 2.4. All right, give me 3 mil. Those 600 mil points add, all right, or 600 something points add. All right. As long as none of them have. No, actually, we should be fine here. Yeah, we should be fine. I got this. I got this. Alright, look, trust me, this team makes no sense. I just need points. I have Twin Blade on Mr. Freeze as my damage dealer, okay? This team makes no sense. Oh, come on, he got the priority over me. I tried to tag and go right into a special. I keep trying to 50-50 at the opponent, but it just doesn't work, because the AI always gets priority over you. Alright, we're going to throw out a special... We're going to try and freeze him. Did that just not hit him? Oh, great. Now he's got his special 2 active, and he's unhittable. That unhittable is going to last for a while, too. I just have to, like, stand here and block it. Right. Yeah, there's just nothing I can do here. Because it didn't hit him, and it gave him a window to hit me back. Alright. Come on, we got this. We got this. Come on, jump. I win these. I win these. Don't ever question me. I'm a professional. Too close. Too close for comfort. 360 mil! That's a high threat team. Let's play a safer team. Let's do this. Alright, so this team makes no sense. But Orm is here for some damage, and Collector is here. Really, it's Deathstroke, crit chance, power generation, Collector, spam shield. Okay, that is the plan. Is it gonna work? Probably not. Also, I don't know why, but whenever you fight Constantine, the fight starts like a couple seconds early. Like, frames early. Yeah, more operation slots would not break the game. Look, dude, I don't even really get anything from operations. I literally I use operations for one reason. That's to level up characters that I just don't use. It's not like I don't get a game-breaking amount of credits either. Alright, come on, hit me a couple times. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. More points. Yeah, operation slots. More gems to get slots, yeah, no. Definitely should open more operation slots, because there's 120 characters in this game now. You're almost never going to use all of them. It's just not going to happen. Alright, but who do I use? I haven't used them yet. Ollie Hawkman, man. We have a whole ad page about it. Yeah, man. I don't know. I think there's a lot they could do to this game. I still think they should add Survivor mode. That would be a fun game mode in my opinion. I'd like to see maybe some kind of like Phantom Zone mode. There's a lot you can do with the DC universe. There's just a lot of lore to go around, and they're just not taking advantage of all of it. Also, bro, challenge mode in Injustice 2 Mobile is absolute garbage. It's so bad. Compare that to compare it to Injustice 1's challenge mode, where you can actually like get a couple copies of characters, some decent rewards. You actually had to play through it. Nah, you play like absolute nonsense matches and get a couple shards. I was bored out of my mind playing it, bro. I just sim it half the time because I don't want to put up with it. Not because it's not even because it's hard. It's just like, why would I? 2.4 mil is just quite low. Yep. Also, Injustice 2 Mobile is a little hard. Like, it's a little hard to stream because half the time nothing really is going on. Do I want to use the Multiverse team on this? Yeah, it's got Classic Flash on the team. I'm gonna play it safe. How long have we been streaming for? Oh, 2 hours, 24 minutes. Deleted. Hey guys, Multiverse Supergirl's useless. Totally. Definitely can't do stuff like freeze chain here. Oh crap. Oh crap. I forgot about that miss. Oh, I'm actually in trouble here. Okay. Okay, I have to be a little bit careful here. Not even close. Yeah, Multiverse Supergirl's useless, guys. Not even close, baby. Not even close. That's why I built her. She's my backup plan for situations like that. Not even close. I had to lock in. I had to be quiet. The idea of pips in Injustice 2 is awful. Why are you limiting people from playing the games? Yeah, I mean, with Injustice 1, it was just like, oh, here's some energy, so you have to actually use different characters for a little bit. Pips are just like, hey, you can use the character like once. That's it. On to the next day. That was I was a little worried there, not gonna lie. I thought I threw it. Classic Flash is actually really scary to fight. Like, genuinely really scary to fight. Oh, I should have just used the Flawed Justice Team. I really should have just used the Flawed Justice Team. Boy. Oh, that's actually something I don't see a lot. They have Hawkman out first. Right. I haven't even thrown in my damage dealer yet. Ooh, I love Twin Blade so much. Twin Blade! Where's my Twin Blade gang? Ah. I actually kind of prefer Injustice 2 over Injustice 1. Like, I like the idea of being able to build characters and, like, having it, like, be a certain way. And I like the artifact system a decent amount. Also, Injustice 2 doesn't have the misfortune of having just having an absolute hacker infestation. Let's see. Who can I use to take down Constantine here? I'm always a little bit worried with Constantine. I should just leave team. We can do this. Yeah, we can definitely do this, right? And all I have to do is not mess up, which is easier said than done. Alright, come on. Got it. We got it. We got it. We win. We win these. Injustice 2 is also easy to hack? I don't think so. I mean, at least I haven't seen anyone do it. But I think Injustice 1 is way easier to hack. Oh, look at secrets. Batman, Ninja Batman, I guess. Excuse me. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Or, I mean, Batman, Ninja, Catwoman. Why did I say Batman? Deleted. Lex even got to do anything. Deleted. We used to have like 2 hackers in my league. Yeah, I know it's possible, but Injustice 1 is like, it's so easy you can do it with like 1 like application. That's not worth the points, boys. That's not worth the points. Nah. LexoCorp Warsuit teams are my favorite teams to fight. Because LexoCorp Warsuit is not a hard artifact to get past. It just makes everyone more tanky. Which means more points. Yeah. Oh. Like, I used to want to hack games when I was younger. Because obviously, when you're younger, you want to have everything in the game. As I grow older, I realize how harmful it is to the economy of the game. Amazing! I failed a combo interrupt, and now I'm stuck in a freeze chain. And there's just nothing I can do. Oh. Alright. Also, yeah, Twin Blade, for some reason, doesn't cut through the minions' barriers. Why? I don't fully understand. I'm not fully sure. But we are... This is a fight I have to actually focus in. I tried to combo interrupt Grodd, Grodd, yes, Grodd. Again? Seriously? Bro. I tried to combo interrupt Grodd once, and this is what happens. Alright, force out. Alright. We win these. Bro wasn't even level 15, and he was clapping Brainiac one shot. Yeah, bro probably had some kind of, like, hardware modifier or something. I'm not too familiar with hacking, so... You know, because I don't really do it. Not worth the points, bro. I don't want to fight no peasant team. I hope nobody finds that offensive. But, come on, 3 mil... Yeah, I'm trying to get to 500 mil points today, boys. Yeah, I'm not throwing this away. 3.8 mil? I'm using Multiverse team. I'm just going to guarantee these points real quick. Yeah, you see how the health is bugged there? Yeah. Also, for some reason, the armor pierce from the LexoCorp Warsuit bypasses the, what's it called? The Multiverse, versus team, like, immunity. So I don't know why that is. I'm just going to fix the chat real quick. Yeah, I mean, like, if you guys just want to ask me anything, I'd be more than happy to answer. Because, like, I know, like, some people just like being lurkers, but it is really hard to, like, really do anything if nobody's talking. It's like trying to talk to a room of, like, people who don't want to, like, be there, you know? No, no, I'm saying, like, you guys don't want to be here. I mean, like, it's the, like, you know, tough crowd whole thing. Like, it's that whole idea. I'm trying to use Nisha team, I think. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if it's actually possible for me to get to 500 mil points. It should be. Maybe not on stream, but definitely should be today. Because I need to get 250 mil every day to actually be able to get to the 1 bill cap. Or the 1 bill, like, point range. 390 mil. See, guys, I'm telling you, you can see it right here. I'm not even, no foul play. I'm doing everything legit. Am I trying too hard? Probably. Almost definitely. But it's all legit. That cough's bad. I gotta go find an opponent, guys. Another wrong. I know 8 million threat teams exist. The game is not more fun if you make it like a harder. If you give me a harder time actually finding the teams, right? That does not equal fun. All right. All right. Yeah. Once we get Multiverse the Flash out of here, we'll be fine. Because he makes Twin Blade a little bit rough to use. We got it. We got it. There you go. Back off. Super move. And deleted. 11 people watching. Falling off, guys. I mean, there's just nothing really interesting going on. It's like, once you've seen me farm some arena, you've got to see the whole, like, arena farming process. My viewers have abandoned me. I'm not cool enough anymore, guys. And, like, I know, like, it's Christmas Eve, right? People got stuff to do, and people got places to be. But, you know, you get very in your own head. That I think you're the one I'm talking about. That's funny. Oh, great. I don't know. I have a hard time common trapping Rod. So. I might lose this fight. Because the lethal is just so high. Like, the amount of lethal damage. And lethal just cuts through block. Which, again, dumb mechanic. Why? Why do you like backing off so much, Cyborg? Of course it doesn't register. Yeah, I don't think we're winning this fight. Yep. And, like, he doesn't get staggered, so we're just gonna quit this. I'm using a modded account to help out my main. I basically have every character in the game. What's the top 3 characters to invest all my materials in for solo raids? Batwoman the Drown is probably the first character you want to level up. And then I would go, if you want some legendary characters, DC Universe Superman, Scorpion, and Beast Boy are probably the 3 I would prioritize getting some gears for. King, you should probably level up a little bit too, because at some point you can swap from using King as a percentage health damage dealer to actually using him as like a one-shot team with Raven. Do you think we'll be able to get an update where they fix the solar raid so we get the free artifact we used to get when you complete normal mode? We have to see about that. Like, that's what a lot of people have been saying. They're just like, hey, just make it so you get the artifact when you complete normal mode. And the devs seem pretty adamant about using the key system, but there has been a lot of backlash from newer players and even like veteran and older players who are like, dude, just give the artifact for completing normal mode. So we have to see, because it really depends on what they decide to do. Of course, there's the 6-7. How you doing? Hey, don't use my real name, alright? Don't use my real name. Right? Like on stream, it's less of an issue because it's like a like thing, right? It's a more intimate thing. I just don't like people calling me my like real name. But also, yeah, Happy Christmas Eve. Happy Christmas Eve, man. I don't know, I just get a little bit uncomfortable when people use my real name. Even in real life, hearing my own name, such a trip. I don't know what it is. I never even call my. I rarely say my like call my friends by their names. I kind of just talk to them. Let's see. Thank you. Yes, I guess no. Yeah. Like on stream, using my real name, not too much of an issue, but I don't really want my name to just fully be out there. It's less of an issue because it's kind of common. Also, that last name is so common that half the people who are Vietnamese have it. So there's that, but it's just an identity thing. Because I really don't need people figuring out who I am, where I live, where I go to. You know, all that stuff. I just play one solo raid league, one league raid with my main, and then proceed to one shot all other bosses before you guys get to play, so I get to remain top 3 in main account. That I don't know how I feel about that. That you kind of are stealing from other people though. Like you kind of are taking away from other people's game progress. I probably wouldn't do that. I mean, I'm not here to tell you what you can and can't do. I don't know, man. Probably. I don't know how I feel about that. Plus, also, the rewards with like the difference between 1 and 2 probably aren't that amazing. I don't really think so. Every time I see MetaHuman with a Flash in the team, man, I just go, great. Is there anything? No, there's nothing really that I have that can really take it on. It's just not worth the points. You got to share the wealth with the league, but at least you stop. I feel so hurt because when we had Taste of Evil raid before the update, I nearly KO'd Constantine but missed it by 4,000 health. Yeah, that's brutal. That's really brutal. And then and now they're making it so like you need 19 keys for one artifact, which just isn't something that is actually like viable or obtainable. It's just not a realistic thing you can expect. Even with more keys in the future, like you need to add a bunch of game modes. You need to like grind the game a ridiculous amount from one artifact that was formerly literally just complete normal mode, and you got it. Just fix the bugs and put the artifact in normal mode at the very least. I mean, newer, like, dude, even older players are like, I'm not complaining about an extra twin blade or an extra like level, like an extra puppet, right? It's not gonna break the game. It's just a nice thing to have. So even the older players would prefer them just put it back for completing the like vault, for like completing the level. Like, I don't know, man. All right, so who do I still have to use? Like, who haven't I used my pips with today? Yeah, Constantine. I don't know. That team's still a little bit concerning. Law Justice. One vault key is crazy. To the battle. Yeah. So, the battle pass. For $15, you get 2 keys. For what? They need to buff the pass, dude. They need to. Excuse me. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. Like, 1 vault key for completing solo raids is crazy. Like 6 or 7. Of course. You know what I hate the most? You're not even that wrong. Genuinely, you're not even that wrong. Like, 1 key per like level clear instead of 1 solo raid clear was like would not be a bad thing. Definitely not. By no means. I guess we'll run this team. Now again, it's 2.4 mil. I want to go for at least 2.5 mil. Or like 3 mil preferably. No, I don't want to fight Nightmare Batman. Just gave me an idea for why Injustice doesn't allow giveaways. Maybe. I mean, I still think there should be some kind of friend and gift system. I hate how I have to actually go out of my way to find opponents here. Bro, just give me high threat opponents off the rip. I feel if they want this to be viable, we should get 1 key after each level, and at least, yeah, I don't know, maybe like 1 key per level clear, and then like 2 to 3 per actual solo raid clear. So then that way you actually do get 7. 7 might be like possible. It might be something to work with, but as it stands, the solo raids just get progressively harder because you have to put up with higher health bosses, and then it just becomes like, I know you don't even have any artifacts, you don't even really get all that many rewards. It's just really difficult. It's tough. Yes, maybe. Oh, perchance. I'm really enjoying Scorpion Root with level 10 gem. Yeah, dude, Gemstone is such a fun artifact. I'm glad they made it free to play for everyone, or like, I'm glad they made it something that everyone can get eventually. But I don't know if that's gonna matter at the current rate of the like free to play like player situation. Until they fix that, I'm still a little bit concerned. But it's still a great update in concept. Hey, stop juggling me. You'll never get past me. Collector shield. Free points. And free points. It's such a good raid to level up and get gear material. Yeah. Realm Clash is also not that hard. So that's a good thing. Ooh, she got a soul crystal. I want to save Collector, because Collector's a really good character to have for like harder fights. Well, for anything not involving Twin Blade. Because the moment that Twin Blade shows up, my boy gets folded. I don't know. I might have to use like a couple refreshes if I actually want to hit 1 billion points. But I'm going to try not to. I want to do it without any refreshes. It'd be more fun. Okay, he didn't do the special the first time, but he did it the second time where I didn't block. Incredible. I love this game. Alright. Come on. Get baited. Twin Blade. What is that stagger? What is that stagger, bro? And then she can snap right into a block. I hate this. I hate this so much. Alright. It's still winnable, but I gotta be really careful here. Yeah, that Soul Crystal Killer Frost is gonna be a big threat. And that awkward stagger, dude. She's got such an awkward combo. At least she's gone, right? We got her out of here. We got this. We got this. Also, the Beast Boy stuff. Nice. Probably not the right move. Okay. It really just depends on whether or not Beast Boy can live here. So. Hits up. Hits up. Got him. Let's see. You kept making more, bro? It got boring, kept kicking my alt account. You kept making more. I have 100k shards to upgrade my gemstone when I unlock it. Is that enough to make it level 10? Probably not. I don't actually know what the math is, but you'll probably need a couple more. Unironically, you might get it to level 6 or 7, and I'm unironically not even kidding. I don't even want to use those numbers. Unironically, that might be true. 2 hours, 40 minutes, or 45 minutes. Do 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 do. Where can I get the revive artifact? It's the Kryptonian regeneration matrix. You can get it from playing League raids. It's a really common artifact. It's an Azure artifact. I use it to. It's my sacrificial lamb artifact. I put Twin Blade on my damage dealer, and then I throw regen matrix on the other two, so I can just sacrifice them if I need to, or in case something goes wrong. That's what's worked best for me for arena purposes. I actually haven't used my League of Anarchy team yet. But yeah, sometimes it's a login bonus, but you'll probably you used to just get it pretty commonly for solo raids, but they got rid of the Azor artifacts, so you'll probably get it mostly from league raids. Deleted. You know, I could totally stop playing right now and I'd probably still be rank 1. 420! 420 mil, boys. 420 mil, we did it. I don't know. It's going to be really close whether or not I can get 100 mil here. Or 500 mil. Big points. We like big points. We like seeing that. I don't actually know how many matches I've won. It's probably a stupid amount of matches. More than anyone ever needs to actually win. Deleted. Deleted. Get folded. $424 mil. Who haven't I used yet? I still have the Batwoman, the Drown team. I have the Manta team. I have a couple Justice League Dark pips. Yeah, we're near the end here, actually. We're near the end. Guys, look at the player name. Look at the player name. Bro, look at the player name. Oh, that's funny. That's genuinely hilarious. Alright. Yes? I'm not confident in this team. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bit more confident in the Justice League Dark team, and I do need to get my final pip with them done, I think. Right? Yeah, I do. Short King! I'm gonna miss the Short King Blue Beetle, dude. He's so funny. Of the Constantine shield, or the Swamp Thing shield. Pre-game. Tag in Swamp Thing, because if he dies, it's not an issue. Unblockable special for the win. There we go. It's gonna be really close. It just depends on the amount of opponents I get and how many points I can get here. Alright, so I think I still need my League of Anarchy fights done. And I still need the Supergirl fights, and I need one more Justice League fight. Yeah, okay. No. You know, I just hate how I actually like, continue refreshing for opponents. Because, like, bro, I spend more time doing that than playing the actual game. 3 mil points. I'm not confident in the Justice League team here. I haven't used this team yet. We're going to try using this team. We're going to try here. We're going to try. How long have I been streaming for? 2 hours, 40 minutes. My streams usually go over like a little bit over 3 hours. Alright. Hopefully I can actually... I was going to say hopefully I can combo interrupt here, but of course I can't. Deathstroke isn't hard to combo interrupt. He's just a little bit weird because his specials are like delayed. Tagged in too soon. Stun resistant reduction. Alright. Lamo. I mean, I have a class Ascended Manta. Might as well use them, am I right? Yield Slay. Bro, what is that input delay, huh? Why you just stop? Alright, there we go. Dark side. Excuse me. 430 mil! No, it's Fatalist. Hey, can I be a WB game ambassador? No, absolutely not. Not Nightmare Batman. Not the True Damage Wonder Woman. That's not a bad amount of points. Who can I use here? Yeah, we're going to try the Justice League team. It's probably going to go terribly wrong, but tis what it is. Also, I just want to get rid of them. Like, I just want to finish my pits with them. I don't know, I don't really like the Justice League team. I don't lie. Like, they're high damage, but they're kind of risky. Maybe Justice League Batman instead of, like, someone else. Maybe instead of Aquaman, since I don't really need Armor Pierce anymore. Maybe. But their whole thing was 300% basic attack damage, and you could farm points really quickly. But other characters in the game can now do that, so they're kind of mid. Let's see. So we still have the League of Anarchy. We have a couple of Supergirl fights to do. We have the Dark Metal team to get to, and we're definitely near the end here. I think I'm just going to use the League of Anarchy here. Just guarantee the win real quick. Should guarantee the win, unless I mess up terribly. I really should put Twin Blade on Harley and then the Regen Matrix on Ivy, simply for the fact that if Ivy dies, it's an issue. If Harley dies, it's less of an issue. I don't know, like, Arena really gets pretty boring unless you're doing something super interesting. Or if you're, like, trying to do some kind of challenge right now. Stormblessed Cal. Killer Frost is on the team, so I'm just going to play it safe. Yeah, no, I'm going to hit one build this season, and then I'm basically going to do the bare minimum for the next season. Chonkler. Gonna hurt. And then, of course, I can go right into a combo, and he gets stunned, and he gets deleted. Planning to stream tomorrow as well? Not tomorrow. Tomorrow is Christmas, so I'm taking it off. Also, I'm pretty sure people have stuff to do on Christmas, so we're not streaming tomorrow. I will be streaming the day after tomorrow, so the 26th, I'll be streaming on Saturday, the 27th. I will take the 28th off, because I don't do Sundays. Like, that's my off day. How hard is this fight again? Actually, pretty relatively hard. I'm going to try and stream as much as I can because, again, college student. So I am off for right now for the semester, and I want to be able to, like, make some decent content and do some streaming while I can. But from, like, March to May, you're not getting anything. No streaming, because I'm going to be I live on campus, and I live, like, an hour away from where I go to college. So no streams for then, but then we'll probably go pretty hard for the, we'll go pretty hard for, what's it called? For, like, summer. Oh, come on. I'm trying to snap into a block as fast as possible, but he's just way faster. He's just got the frame priority. I don't even know if that's the correct term. Alright, so we can still win this fight. I have to get rid of Darkseid first. So that's the first thing we have to do. Then I have to not get cooked by Black Adam or by Blue Beetle. And I think one of them definitely has a super move. Don't jump back into the hazard, you idiot! Did I use my res already? No, I didn't. So there you go. Yeah, no, he's got the armor pierce from the LexaCorp Warsuit. I mean, this isn't really an arena team. I did lose out on some points, though. But no, Blue Beetle is just really weird to fight against. Do I want to use again? No, I actually don't. I really don't want to use this against this team. Because they've got Arkham Knight, Batman, and two of my characters are metahumans. So we're going to go in. Puppet White Canary next time. I have to have her built. I don't have her built. What's up, Jay? What's the highest arena points you've gotten? I think it was for the Multiverse Armored Supergirl season. But the highest I've ever gotten is like 727 mil. But that's with refreshes. The first arena season I ever got first in was the Killer Frost Invasion season with Multiverse Flash. And then I went back to back. So, I did it for the Supergirl season too. It's the true damage stuff. That's so much health. I didn't even realize how much health bro had. I did not realize bro had that much health. 200k is insane. It's because of the Brainiac buff on top of Arkham Knight Batman's like tech class stuff. And it wasn't. I was pretty not to go for that. All right, Collector. Just tanks up for the team, bro. Yeah. Just don't fight. Just don't use Collector against Twin Blade teams, and you'll be fine. Yeah, but I don't know. Multiverse White Canary would be interesting. I'd like to see the Multiverse team be useful for once, in not Arena. You know what's funny? I have my like college schedule on my phone on my calendar because obviously I want to stay like notified just to make sure I'm like not missing anything. I haven't actually gotten rid of the class schedule, even though I finished the classes. I'm just too lazy. Yeah, I've lost a couple of fights today though, so I don't know if I'll be able to get a 500 mil. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough call. We'll get pretty close, like 470 mil probably. I'm looking for 3 mil threat points, though, because Collector can definitely handle those. Look, guys, it's Raiden Nightmare Batman. Incredible. Oops, sorry. So, what just happened there is my iPad is, like, linked to my mom's, like, phone account. Like, so, if she gets a call on her phone, it goes to my iPad as well. So, like, that can happen. I actually have my notifications, right, turned off on my iPad for recording purposes, so I don't get interrupted. And because I tend to actually use my phone more for notification stuff, my iPad has permanently, like, notifications turned off. NetherRealm, please, fix matchmaking. I don't want to sit here looking for 3 mil threat opponents. I know they exist, right? I know I can get those points. I just don't want to sit here and watch the refresh button. 2.5 mil ain't gonna cut it, man. I really want 10 mil, alright? Or 3 mil. Alright, secrets. We can handle secrets. We got this. Is bro rank? No, bro doesn't even play Arena. Do. Guys, Arena is hard. 446 mil. I'm actually gonna play the Supergirl team. I said Multiverse team, but no, I already have the Multiverse team played. This is the best team in the entire game, guys. Nothing bad is going to happen. Definitely gonna win this fight, all right? This is the best team in the game. Definitely. I totally have these characters built up. I definitely am not capping. I actually think I have Dark Supergirl built a little bit because I got her gears from League raids. I have Sasha Cali, Girl of Steel Supergirl, built up a little bit. She's got level 75 gears and she's fully ascended, but I haven't maxed out the class passive, so the unhittable isn't guaranteed. I just don't get the resources to do it, alright? And, of course, we get the awkward tag in, which means that, oh, wait, I can interrupt her with Dark Supergirl. That's the one good thing Dark Supergirl can do. She can interrupt specials. But other than that, she's utterly useless, alright? Actual cannon fodder. Nope, I went a little bit early on the special. We got her. I'm so good at video games. 3 hours. 3 hours in the stream, chat. This is... I don't know, man. The problem with the game is there's just not much stuff to do. It's like I can have a semi-interesting stream when there's a new update, stuff like that, something's still going on, some invasions, but there's only so much you can do with this game. So the plan is to start doing content on different DC games and different DC media. Bought the Lego Batman series the other day, or yesterday. So I am thinking about streaming the Arkham series and like Lego Batman if anyone's interested in that. I don't know if the viewers are different now than they were then. Because, like, I know some people filter in and out because, of course, you know, it's life stuff and people just got things to be and places to go. But I try to, like, you know, inform everyone who hops into the stream whenever I can. I hate Magician's Cape, by the way. I hate this artifact so much. Oh, come on, bro. Oh, come on. Alright. Powered Supergirl. She's here for one reason. She's my sacrificial lamb. She's got the regen matrix on her. Also, I just don't think specials should be unhittable without any kind of prerequisite. Like, if it was an unblockable special after a certain amount of combo, maybe I could justify it. But just giving a character an unblockable special for absolutely nothing, I think is a little ridiculous. Alright. You know I'm a college student when I'm out here throwing out the word prerequisite. Yep, I couldn't tag in Supergirl, Dark Supergirl, to interrupt the special. And now I just gotta put up with this. There we go. Yes, unhittable. There we go, we got it. We got this, we got this. We got this. And we even got the thing. Oh, that was bad. I forgot he could do that. And, of course, I don't have the range. Alright, we got this. We did it. I win. I'm good at video games, chat. I'm out of beef jerky, I'm out of coffee, and I've just got water. My coffee is much better than it was yesterday, though. We're definitely near the end here. I've almost finished my pits with every single team. League of Anarchy, right? I'm using League of Anarchy to find high threat opponents. So how's everyone's days going? Like, for anyone who's new to the stream, who's just tuning in, how we feel about the state of the game and about things happening right now? That was a bad idea. I'm fighting Darkseid with a team that's like barely built. Actually, is she built? I think she is, right? Yeah, she's a little built. Her talents aren't sorted out, but she's built. Excuse me. Can't wait to actually go find food again. I don't eat until after the stream, by the way. So, every time I stream, I literally wake up, make coffee, stream, and then I go eat afterwards. Just because if I do eat, I'm going to be in a rush to actually finish eating. Ow. Yeah. I was like, I don't think she's going to survive this. Okay. This isn't unwinnable, but it is a pretty rough spot to be in. Okay, we proc the unhittable, and he summoned the minion. And he's got a barrier. Oh, you want to know what's funny? Darkseid's barrier doesn't work right now, but it works for the minions. Which is actually kind of hilarious. That's the one thing it works for, is the most annoying character in the game. Like these minions. Because they don't get bypassed by armor pierce. Dang, that's a lot of damage. I wasn't expecting that. Here, we got this. Maybe not. I was trying to get a powered Supergirl victory screen, alright? But apparently not. Yeah. I was looking at the chat, and there's nothing going on. I mean, if you guys, like... Again, I've said it a couple of times for anyone who's, like, a repeat viewer or has been in the stream a couple of times. Really hard to interact with, like, to actually do something interesting when there's no questions to be asked and there's nothing interesting going on. But if you guys have any questions for me, I'd be happy to answer. Ooh. I will happily take that. Let's see. This is a team I lost with, right? I lost with this team last time against the same guy. I think. We're gonna try this. It's my last pip with this team. I think it has more to do with the state of the game. I think so. Like, because a lot of people were really excited for this update, and then nothing, because it was like big update drop, and there's a bunch of bugs, and then it's you know, it's winter, right? So they're off for like winter break, for like winter holiday, and you can't blame like people for being off for winter holiday, because at the end of the day, like, companies are literally just people, and people have lives. And of course, I tried to intercept him before he could do anything, but of course that's not how this game works. Yeah. It's like, also, like, there's only so much interesting stuff you can do in the game. It's like, you can play solo raids, and then you can play a little bit of arena, but once you've seen one arena match, you've kind of seen all the arena matches, because the way that I play arena is just the same way. It's like, I have one specific team set up. Uh, yep. Darkseid's gonna also. Deathstroke's also gonna be annoying because he jumps into specials. I don't think I can win this one. I'm not gonna lie. Not with the armor pierce. Maybe. Yeah, it's just not enough damage. I don't have it built up. I don't have Martian Manhunter's like specials leveled up, and he's just gonna spam into us. He's gonna jump into a special, and there's nothing you can do about that. Sometimes the AI won't, but it is what it is. I mean, that was like one of my throwaway teams, just between high threat characters. You know, next time we fight him, I'll just use a team and steamroll him. It is what it is. So I can get like 250 mil pretty easily. What vault level are you on right now? I'm on Apocalypse like 2. So I'm trying to get the knife, because that sounds like a really interesting artifact. And I've heard it's really strong. I also have Dark Metal cards and Gemstone, so I don't need to open those. I've also been throwing away a lot of fights to test out Lex, and of course we don't get a stun. I hate the RNG mechanics. Why can't we just make it a guaranteed stuff? I don't know, man. Yeah. It's almost 100% guaranteed I can get 500 mil points. Or like a billion points if every fight goes well. But some things are just bound to happen. And some days I'm just bound to play better than other days. Come on. This matchmaking still sucks, by the way. It genuinely does. How long are we going for? 3 hours, 8 minutes. Oh, that's just not worth it. Neither is that. See, the multiverse team I just avoid because A, they're really hard to fight with the multiverse armored Supergirl, unblockable tagging, plus unhittable, plus burn cutting through your shields and defense. But second, they're just not worth the points. 2.6 mil isn't bad. I finish off my Supergirl team pip here. I mean, maybe we can have more interesting streams if I play other games. I'm still, I don't know, Lego Batman looks pretty fun. I bought it for like when it was on sale yesterday. I think it's still on sale. But it was like $17 for the like Lego trilogy, the Supervillains one, the deluxe edition, and then I got the like first Injustice one, like the Ultimate Edition, because I have Injustice 2, but I didn't have the first console game, but now I do. Steam sales are like insane, by the way. I love Steam sales so much, man. What's causing him to get his power back, I wonder? I think it's because he's got Heart of Darkness. And that's got some kind of synergy thing going on. Alright, no lethal. Nice. I was able to catch him right there. Thinking of starting MK Mobile. I haven't. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I'm not the person to ask about MK Mobile. I'm not really a Mortal Kombat person. I just like DC. So I've played a lot of the DC games, but not any of the Mortal Kombat games. I don't know. Someone else is more qualified to answer that than I am. 20 people watching, which is pretty cool. Hey, yo, hurry up, all right? 640. 460. Why did I say 640? I'm a genius. I am very intelligente, all right? Very intelligent. We're gonna get really close to 500 mil points here, like really close, but not quite today. I'm gonna have to make up for it tomorrow, and then on the final day we'll see if I can get to 1 billion. Because worst comes to worst, I'm gonna have to use some teams I don't really use too often, that like aren't built. I gotta play the clunkiest character in the game, Robin King, dude. Dude, Robin King is so unfinished. You literally only use him to spam puppet. But as an actual character, one of the most clunky and unfinished characters. Did you see Absolute Comics sold like 8 million units? No game sound? Oh, there actually isn't. Oh, you know what happened? I think it's... So I had a phone call recently. And it's because the, account here on the game is linked to my mom's phone.
So if she gets a call, it breaks stuff. I also think I have the game audio just like turned off right now because I have it really low because on my end it's quite loud. Ah, Batman Who Laughs actually being useful for once? Incredible. Yeah, okay. We have fixed it. Did you see Absolute Comics sells like 8 million units? I did not. I've heard the Absolute Comics are actually like doing really, really well right now. I don't know. I don't know if it's really for me. I don't really love the Absolute Comics, like the Absolute universes. Like I like the idea. It's like cool, you know, dark side, super edgy, but it keeps the core of the characters. I don't know. It's not personally for me. I don't think. All right, I fixed the game sound stuff. Why did nobody tell me that earlier, guys? Come on, L fans. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. All right, it's a joke. All right, Nightmare Batman. Hey, did one of those guys have Twin Blade? Because if they have Twin Blade, he's got Twin Blade. It's over. We're gonna have an issue. Because Collector is gonna really struggle against a Twin Blade team. Why? Why is there a delay? Why is there an input delay? All right. So the goal here is Orm's got to kill Batman. Got him. We got him. We'll be okay. Orm, my glorious King Orm. My glorious King Orm. He's so good, guys. He's so good. 666? I mean 466. Why do I keep saying 6? Who can I use here that I haven't used already? I need to make another team real quick. Because I never saved this team the other day. Trust me, this team definitely makes sense. Totally, guys. Totally. Do not judge me. I need arena points. Okay, I need points, guys. I really need points. I don't know. I've actually been trying to buy more physical comics just because, I don't know. I'm a collector. I just can't stand reading things online, digitally. I don't know. I have to have something handheld. Whose character you want to see in a future update? DC Universe Lobo would be pretty cool to see. I want to see some more multiverse characters, some multiverse like Reverse Flash or Zoom or like even Rain. Killer Frost would be fun. I forgot that he goes jump into a full combo and you can't like block that. Twin Blade. Some absolute characters would actually be pretty fun too. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I'd love to see some animated characters, like characters from like Batman the Animated Series, Superman the Animated Series, the DCAU. That'd be really fun. I mean, there's just so many characters that they could do. Batman Beyond is a weird omission. Some more Arkham Knight characters, because they have the models from the first game. Don't know why they don't just port them over. Quick question. The passives used on a different character can apply to Lex, right? Yes, the passives apply. The artifacts only apply to the Raptors for the most part. It's like a weird specific exception thing, but for the most part, the passives, right? If you're fighting Batman and Lex dies and you have Lord Joker on the team, Lord Joker will revive Lex. Lex can freeze the opponents because of Killer Frost's passive, but artifacts for Lex don't work. Like, if you use God Killer, Lex isn't gonna be unblockable. The Raptors are gonna be unblockable. So it's a weird case there. Of course, he doesn't get stunned. Deleted. 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 Apocalypse War Batman, the red and black suit. That'd be interesting. That'd be really interesting. I need more Constantine. I would love more Constantine variants in my game. More Zatanna variants. Hey, DCU, a live action film. I want to see a Justice League Dark film. I'd love to see a DCU like universe like Zatanna and Constantine. All right, so who do I have left here? So I have the Batwoman, I have the Dark Metal team. I have this team. I have one more Orm Pip, and then I have the team I just made. So we're very much at the end here. The Morbius chair could be an artifact as well. That'd be actually really cool. You know, the fights are going to take way less time than actually looking for the opponent, but we should be able to get to 500 mil today. I want to see Jessica Cruz, actually. Yeah, it completely slipped my mind, but Jessica Cruz Green Lantern would be really cool to see. I would also love to see some Green Lantern synergy. Okay, I'm going to use this team. All right, here we go. Last collector pip. 3.6 mil points. How long have we been going for? 3 hours 17? We should probably be like 3. It would probably be like a 3 hour 30-minute stream. 3.5 hours. That's a pretty solid time for a stream, right? Deleted. He's the Man of Steel, bro. This is for your own good. Ah, I don't have that special upgraded. Oh, jeez. I forgot about the armor pierce. Yeah, got him. 3.6 mil. What are we up to now? Like 470 something? 476. I'm so good at video games, chat. So yes, I have this team. So I have a couple more teams. I have the Dark Metal team, this team, and then the Blue Beetle team. What would you use for a team with Lex budget version? I don't know, man. So far, I've really only seen him be overpowered like Gemstone and Beta Club. Yeah, probably this team. Arkham Knight, the Riddler mech suit for Riddler and Injustice 2. Riddler would actually be really cool. It'd be fun to see Riddler in the game. Doomsday is another weird omission. I'd love to see Ares. Ares would be really cool. Some stun resist reduction. He's gonna try and use a shield. This is why I have Twin Blade on every team. Like, this is why Twin Blade's my main damage dealing artifact. Hey, bro just jumped over the hazard. That's not cool. Oh, great. The hazard hit before he got up, so he didn't get hit by it. There we go. How much health does Manta have? I haven't checked. He's got the 300% health on top of the Batman stuff. So bro's probably running around with like 5 billion health or something. Oh man, that cough's bad. Yeah, if I don't mess... Oh, 260 mil health. Or K health. Without any passive stats. Bro's so tanky. It's ridiculous. And some stun resist reduction. We got him. Yeah, as long as I don't mess up terribly in the next couple of fights. Before this update, the division I'm in Champions Arena, it used to be 1,500 gems, but I think it was silently changed to 1,400. I don't think so. I think it's 200 every like level. So it's 200 for 10, 400 for 9, 800 for what's it called? Like, because Division 1, right, is only 1,800. It's not 2,000. So it's really weird increments. But it's like 200 between every skip. So 10 is 200, 9 is 400, 8 is 600, 7 is 800, 6 is 1,000, I think. It's something like that. I don't actually know how they have the numbers sorted out. I'm just checking to see what they have. Yeah, 20 of you guys just watching me bully arena opponents. For a character I don't need, by the way. I have 2,000 extra shards of Multiverse Supergirl. Yeah, Peacemaker is also one of my least favorite characters to fight because his animations are just so fast. There's almost nothing you can do against the dude. But we proc the unhittable, and we have Twin Blade, so I just proceed to start bullying my boys. Also, I hate how Hawkman has Batman's voice lines. Rip Kevin Conroy, by the way. Excuse me. Proc the unhittable again. Twin Blade values. Let's see. I think Black Adam might have the super move then. Because one of these characters always has the ability to super move. They got him. 2.5 mil. Let's see, what are we up to now, points-wise? 3 hours, 22 minutes. 485? Do I really want to fight this team? I want to fight this team. I want the smoke. It's not worth it points-wise, but I know I'm going to be able to hit 500 mil at this point, so I'll be fine. I want the smoke, bro. I actually like fighting Brainiac teams because it makes the opponents tankier, which is a little bit more fun because I got to bully them a little bit more. I have to do a little bit more damage to actually get rid of them. Yep. Raven's got a regen matrix, though. So. Proc the unhittable. And now this should not be a problem. Actually, it might be a problem. Hold up real quick. Thank you, Wonder Woman. Oh. I'm out of unhittable. We got him. What are we up to now? 487. Yes. It's 3 mil points, but it's Multiverse the Flash, dude. I gotta lock in here. I hate this. This man is unhinged. Multiverse the Flash is unhinged, dude. He is actually insane. Bro needs to calm down, alright? Bro really, genuinely needs to calm down. One of the most unhinged characters in the entire game. Oh, and he's got LexoCorp Warsuit. This might be bad. This is probably really bad. Oh my goodness. Alright, we got him. See, the nice thing here is, Multiverse the Flash might be immune to Armor Pierce. The rest of the teammates are not, because it's not a full Multiverse team, which means that he's taking splash damage, and I can delete him off the face of the earth. Victory! 490? Is that 490 in chat? We're very close here. It's almost... Alright, the real question is whether or not the stream's going to end before it gets to 3 hours, 30 minutes. Because it's really just... It depends on how much of an issue I have with the fights. Ignore the names of the teams, by the way. I just changed the setups and never readjusted them. Tag in for some power generation. But once I proc the unhittable, it's over. Do a little bit of a full combo. Proc the unhittable. Gotta be a little bit careful with Constantine here, because he can actually throw out a special that gets rid of the unhittable. So. Wow, Wonder Woman getting a kill? Alright. Gonna let Wonder Woman take the super move because she's like the most expendable member of the team. The other two I actually need to be alive, alright? Like, they're actually important. Gal Gadot about as useful in the team as she is at acting. Oh, I thought I didn't get the unhittable. I was so confused for a second there. I looked away from the screen for a moment. Yep. You got the regen matrix, and we put him right back down. Arkham Origin streams would have been good to stream since it takes place on Christmas Eve. Yeah, I mean, I do have the game. I don't know. Aquaman, what's good? Hey, yo, what's up, Zig? I'm gonna call you Zig, I guess. I don't know. We're just farming some points. I've been going for 3 hours, 26 minutes on the Christmas Eve stream. You know, we gotta get that grind in, you know, while we can. Yeah, Arkham Origins, I think it might have been interesting. I could maybe do a late night stream, but again, I don't know how people would feel about doing a late night stream. What's the artifact from... What's ROK? Rise of Krypton, Kryptonite Spear. I'm smart. I'm very smart, guys. Full Aquaman lineup? When? I'm getting a text from my sister. Is there food downstairs? I gotta tell her, bro, I don't know. I'm streaming. Full Aquaman lineup when? I don't know, man. Soon, maybe? We'll see. We might be able to do full Jason Momoa soon. Depends on if Lobo gets added to the game. All right. Come on, Aquaman. We got Raven in here. I like how Killer... I did a bad jump attack there. Misinput. And it cost me everything. Alright, so it's really just up to Raven here. Bro really likes dog spam. What makes it so what artifacts make it to where Aquaman can't revive himself? It's just power generation. You need to be higher than, like, if you have 0 power, he can't revive, because he revives depending on how much power he has. So if I like time it so I kill him when he has no power, then he can't res. That, or you can just use Constantine, because Constantine's like specials can bypass resurrection. Let's do this actually. Ah, no, she's got the awkward jump attack. I forgot about that. And she's got Soul Crystal. So I don't know about this one. I think this one might be a loss, but we'll still be able to get to 500 mil points today. So see, here, he has full power, so I kill him, and he gets rezzed with full power. And we get an awkward tag in, and I can't block in time, and this one is lost. That one awkward jump attack just killed the whole thing. That's what I get for trying to read chat and play the game at the same time. We'll be able to get to 500 mil today though. I'm very close. I'm right there. Probably should have been fighting that team with this. My sister's saying she's hungry because I wake up at 10 to stream, and then I stream from like 10 to 1. My sister doesn't wake up till like 1 o'clock because it's winter break and she's off school. Stop backing off, bro. Come on, stop being cringe. Something I'm not, so I can say. What is that range, Manta? Come on. Come on, what is that range, bro? What is that range? Always got to be a little bit careful fighting Killer Frost, because if she gets you in that freeze lock, it's over. Deleted. We win these, boys. We win these. 3 hours, 30 minutes. How many points? 496. Alright, so we're on to my last team now. This is the last team that I have that can actually do some damage. How would a newer player start playing solo raids? I only have Aquaman team and no legendaries. So for normal modes, you can use one team for the entirety of solo raids. And in that case, just build up King, do percentage health damage. Look for some other percentage health damage dealers at first, too. Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Heart of Darkness used to be used for Raven? In Injustice 1 or Injustice 2? I have no idea. I don't know. I don't think I was playing at that time. I came back and I'm like, what are these artifacts, huh? So I'm like out of the loops. Yeah, but like Aquaman is probably just your best bet. Like first character you should build up is Batwoman the Drowned for sure. Aquaman for percentage health damage, but when it comes to actually doing damage, and one-shotting bosses, like Batwoman the Drowned is going to be your best friend, like early on. And most legendaries actually aren't good without at least some artifacts for solo raids, and we don't know how the artifact situation is like happening right now. Also, for this game, I have no idea. Are we talking about, like, with Raven or, like, fighting Raven? Because, again, I'm out of the loop, so I got no clue. I was not playing at the time. Is this it? Or do I need one more fight? Is this 500 mil? I gotta text my sister. Hold up. Let me finish streaming. Chat. 5 minutes, alright? We're almost... Oh, with Raven when she initially came out? Maybe, I don't know. 3 more fights. This is our 500 mil fight here. Short King Blue Beetle, by the way. Ow. Tagging in and out for some power generation. Alright. I wanted him to kill Robin King and not proc the unhittable. So that's good. There we go. Now I can do a full combo. And I'm not going to be able to power steal from Robin King or Ruler of Karnak block Adam. So, 500 mil! I'm so good at video games, chat. Oh, it's a stream again. 3 hours, 32 minutes. 500 mil points. So just 2 more fights and I can go finally get breakfast. So I can ask him, bro. Yep, just one more good opponent after this and we'll be good. Also, for anyone who's sticking around late into the stream, Discord server, linked in description. When the Batman embargo existed? I have no idea, bro. I don't know what that is. Thank you. Yep, make myself unhittable. Hit him a couple times. I think I started. Ooh, that was almost bad. Alright. Get deleted, bro. Down you go. Down you go. Down you go like dominoes. I'm really like that, chat. I'm really like that. 307. I mean 507. I might be dyslexic. 2.6 mil, not enough. We need to finish on a high note, right? We need some 3. That's not a high note. We need some 3 mil threat team here. I want 3 mil points, please. No. No. It's a 3.6 mil threat team. I should have no problem finding high threat opponents. Oh, it's the new knife. I gotta be a little careful here with Classic Flash. He's always a little bit dangerous. Tagging in now for some power generation. We got the Batman who laughs. Bait him into a jump attack. Robin King out. Oh, able to block. Nice. Tag in. Do the special for a little bit of power steal. We gotta be a little bit careful here with Classic Flash because he's a little bit dangerous with the damage. Hit him a couple more times. There we go. Proc the unhittable one more time. And this should be it. You gotta be a little bit careful with Killer. Oh my! Okay. Okay. This fight just got a little bit more tense. I forgot the Armor Pierce does that. I forgot it goes through block. Alright, we still have this. This is not a lost cause. I just need to get one special off. Robin King, you suck. You suck so much, Robin King. I hate your attack pattern so much. Special 2. Ow. We got this, 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 we got this. Not even close, baby. Not even close. I win all my fights. We don't lose around here these parts, right? Hear me out. We need that Batman from Rise of Krypton. That's a boss. Yeah, the purple Batman, or Brainiac Batman as I call him. Oh, come on! You can't give me a high threat opponent when I don't have any more fights to go around. Are you gotta be kidding me? What is this? What is this? Scam! Scam! You gotta be kidding me, man. It's not worth refreshing either. It's fine. We got enough points, right? I am leaps and bounds ahead of second place, right? Guys, I think I'm gonna finish first this season. Maybe. Just maybe. Lantern team? Yeah, that'd be fun. Anything interesting happening here? I'm gonna check things one more time. Maybe we got the split rewards. What are these? Oh, login. Are we gonna get anything good here? I actually need shards now, so I'm not even mad. Yeah, I think that's it for the stream today, though, guys. So we will not be streaming tomorrow because tomorrow is Christmas, and if you celebrate Christmas, I wish that you guys all have a happy and safe Christmas. We will be back for the day after Christmas, so the Friday after, so the 26th. I'll be streaming on Saturday as well, and then I'll take Sunday off. But I'm going to be streaming, I don't think daily, but I'm going to be streaming pretty consistently for the month of January, because of course when March rolls around, or when February rolls around, I have to go back to college, and I will be on campus the entirety of the semester, so I will not be able to stream. After that, though, for summer, we're probably going to be looking at a decent amount of streams, and that's the cycle that you're probably going to be looking at until I graduate from college, and I am going into my 4th semester, and I will probably be graduating in 4 years. I am a double major in music production and in AIM, Arts and Entertainment Industries Management. Why is the viewership going up at the end of the stream? Come on, guys. Come on. That's just funny to me. I guess the last thing we'll do is we'll try to roll some legendary talents. I guess. Maybe. GTA streams? I don't know. I've never really found the GTA game super interesting. But, you know, Arkham streams, Lego Batman, maybe it would be fun. I guess we'll roll Constantine? No. This sucks. I actually don't need Constantine all that built. Who do I genuinely actually need to build up as a legendary character? Mr. Freeze. Mr. Freeze. I know I need Mr. Freeze. I also hate how rare the talent roll system, like the legendary talent tokens are, and how bad they are. Like, because it's actually genuinely difficult to get a good talent, even on the legendary rolls. I think 4% attack is fine enough for now. And then let's go to gold, because I'm pretty sure there's a couple gold characters that I don't have fully decked out. There's one in particular. Who am I thinking of that I don't have fully decked out? Joker. Because I have a bad talent on him. I have a gold. So, watch me get like a good one. Nope. I didn't even know you could get that. I don't need it. You can max out the lethal on the gears. I genuinely don't need that. Lethal damage would be nice. Or some armor pierce. And we get nothing. My disappointment is immeasurable and my day is ruined. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning into the stream. It's been a really long one, and we did do a lot today. Well, really, I just farmed an unnecessary amount of arena points. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in, and I will hopefully see you on Christmas. Have a good Christmas, everyone, or whichever winter holiday you celebrate. I think Kwanzaa and the other one is Hanukkah, right? Those are the major ones, I think. But whatever you celebrate, have a good time. Have a good time with your family. Have a good time off. I will see you after. Legendary Resistance, I see some people get. I have a couple Legendary Resistances. But, I don't know, man. The reroll system is really rough. Anyway, see ya!